Radio Omega.
BML Auto Limited, your auto parts store of choice. Your satisfaction is our priority. We sell everything auto except the gas. Visit our stores, 114C Haglapa Road, Kingston, 24 Caledonia Road, Bandiville, 16 Main Street, Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. Contact us at 876-618-2781. The time by BML Auto is 1 p.m.
Working out Teleton, yeah. Teleton, what's up, Pastor Liz?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, September 14th to October 5th, 2025. With the Teleton reveal on Sunday, October 5th at 11 a.m. Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372, or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789, or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida, or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
It's now time for Hurricane Tip, sponsored by Azan Supercenter, the superstore for your home and more.
At the start of the hurricane season, look over your insurance policy to ensure it provides adequate coverage. Make an inventory of possessions. Photograph your house and all the rooms inside for insurance purposes. Check the storm surge history and elevation of your area.
Hurricane Tip was sponsored by Azan Supercenter, the superstore for your home and more.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and the number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your number one sports station.
Alrighty then, greetings and salutations, and welcome to the Sports Desk. This is Orville, and Orville will be flying solo today. Zidane have some issues to sort out. You wanna listen to that what you call it now, a jingle before the show. Conversations must be kept within the confines of good broadcasting ethics. And whoever don't follow those rules, we will not necessarily follow up those conversations. Now, good broadcasting ethics on a talk show program is allowing the host to moderate, allow the moderator to moderate. It can be considered good broadcasting ethic if the moderator is not allowed to moderate. Man, I say, you can get 2 minutes now, or I will take 1 minute now. I say, I want to make an input. It can't work. So make us work with it. Good broadcasting ethic as determined by the host. Because we have to make that judgment. They can't be the callers. Fair enough? There are some things I want to talk about. One, the JFF sent out a watch list yesterday. Remember the number, 615-2841. So at any point you can be the early bird. But I want to throw this one out. The Jamaica Football Federation yesterday sent out a watch list of, I think, about 44 players that they are looking to for the opening window of World Cup qualifiers. Noticeably absent from that watch list is Mason Greenwood. And there have been speculations and speculations and speculations. Is this man coming to Jamaica? Or is he not coming to Jamaica? We heard a couple of weeks ago that this gentleman got himself a Jamaican passport. And the obvious question would be, why would a man go to the extent of getting himself a Jamaican passport if he had no intentions to play for Jamaica? Well, this morning I got a very interesting call from England. Not an Englishman. Well, it's a Jamaican who lives in England. Good while now. And he had some very interesting things to tell me. Always say, my boss, I could take the call because we don't want to hold nobody waiting. But that story, I'll finish it in a little while. All right, hello. Hello.
Yes, greetings and salutations.
Greetings and salutations.
All right, you have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say will be held against you. This is FBI.
FBI. How are you, FBI?
Yes, yesterday after a call, I saw that my ears was ringing because everybody know that's a call up my name. No, maybe not. Yesterday, to be so calling my name so much yesterday, but I was just expressing my views, as you said.
Yes.
I don't have a problem with the I chat too much. I don't have a problem with the callers of the program. It's just their attitude, how they behave, that brings the program down, that cause persons who are listening. It's hard on the ears of persons who are listening because it's not everybody. It's like, persons who do not like certain things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when they behave a particular way, it's hard on the ears. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Because Dwight is a good caller. He has some salient points. Garvey is the next one that is very hard to deal with. Because as a person, to deal with the thing in a way that other persons listening can say, yes, I appreciate what they are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of attacking the host and bringing on the program. Like turn away persons from the program. So basically, that's what some of them are doing. And they believe in that the program revolves around them. No man is an island. Right. The program can do without some of them if I saw them a plan to behave. But I said, it's a great program. Been listening to this program for many, many years. And I just want to keep up the good work that you're doing. I say you work hard.
Yes, sir.
Those are my few points. I stand long so that everybody can call in.
Right.
And be professional in what they do.
All right, FBI. You've started on a right note. Big up. All right, so I get back to the story. So this call from England this morning, we're talking about the Reggae Boys football. And I said to the person, boy, it looked like we're 3 qualifiers at 3 Tuesday nights with 3 home games. And Tuesday nights, notoriously, is not a night for me to watch the Reggae Boys. I have some television obligations. More calls, I'll take them. We'll get an opportunity to tell about this story.
Hello?
Hello? Yes.
What go on my youth you go do? What go on Orville Higgins you go do?
My youth, what's up, my youth?
My day, take it easy, my day, yeah. You alright, do, brother?
Yes, man, I can't back.
You is like a elder brother to me.
Come again?
You is like a elder brother and a father to me.
Oh, I'm like an elder brother and a father figure to you. All right?
Yeah. You and Zidane is like a brother to me.
Yeah.
So, my youth, who are going to play in the ISA schoolboy football competition this September?
Who have a what?
Who are going to play in schoolboy football this September on Saturday, the 6th of September?
Who want to play?
Which two schools?
Me no know, me not see the fixtures yet, so I'm not sure. Usually they start with the defending champions and somebody else.
Yes, St. Catherine High want to win this year, and Casey. Two schools may cheer up for this year: St. Catherine and Casey.
Why are you cheering for those two?
Because them school, they are bright school. And Calabar and them school, they are Walmart, you know?
Yes, man. Bright school, them cool there.
Yeah. My youth, let me tell you something. Me a bright boy in my youth.
Let me know, man.
People have to be bright enough to take you on.
Yes.
I'll when me cuss you sometime, me can't take you on, you know?
Yes, man, I know.
Say go, man. Let me say something to you, my youth, before me leave, you see? Why them decided to bring schoolboy football competition on free-to-air television? Why them don't move it over to YouTube?
Because maybe free-to-air, more people will see it.
Because free-to-air television, in my opinion, is not a big deal anymore. YouTube is a big deal.
But it's easier for you to see it on free-to-air than YouTube, man. More people would be able to see it free-to-air than YouTube.
Because YouTube is a bomb. They have every single thing.
Yeah.
But, my youth, let me ask you a question. The TV station that you work, you need to host something like a sports talk show that everybody can stay up and watch at night time, that people can call in on it. Why free-to-air television don't have sports talk shows where everybody can stay up and watch at night time and call in on? Why free-to-air television don't have no nighttime programming, like how radio and YouTube have nighttime programs?
Very good question, Mayu, but I don't know why. But it's a good question.
Repeat?
Good question, but I don't know the answer. I have a break coming up. You want another minute?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. You get another minute after.
Clear your barrels and personal shipments with ease and convenience. Request a customs contactless clearance today through CCP at jca.gov.jm. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
1:15.
It's almost time for schools to reopen, so it's the perfect time for the BH School Spruce Up sale. Buy 10 1-gallon BH paint and get 2 gallons free. Yes, 2 gallons free. Long-lasting, low-order paint with easy application and coverage and dirt pickup resistance. Ask about our special on Troweltex and accessories. And get this, free delivery island-wide. Call 876-553-0923 or visit championsofcolor.com.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your number one sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, remember, I will complete that Mason Greenwood story, but I now make nobody wait. My youth, you have a minute.
Yeah, they need to step up them game, man. And they need to make free-to-air television into something that has never seen before. And I have to speak to the CEO that work at CBM Television, Ollie McIntosh.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to talk to him about these things.
All right.
Exactly, like seriously, free-to-air television need a shake-up. They need to step up them game. Because the other day, I watch a YouTube video and the youth, I say a YouTube thing they know. And in post a sports show, you know. And one day, me and I talk about saying nobody now watch TV religiously again and listen to radio religiously again. And say a YouTube thing they know.
Okay. All right. In fairness, there are many things that you're saying now that I agree with, but I don't want to say more than that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what do you mean by that?
It means that I agree with you that television at nights need some of the suggestions where I agree with.
Yeah.
But as somebody who in the belly of the beast, I don't want to go further.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, a true thing, man.
All right. Make we leave it there, my youth.
Yeah.
All right. Right. So as I was telling you now, Mason Greenwood was not named among that provisional. Well, they said don't call it provisional. Call it a watch list that Coach McLaren put out. Now I get a call from a Jamaican who live in England all long. And we are reasoning and thing. And myself, I go watch the qualifiers. I say, boy, from when me say the 3 qualifiers that we have at home are all on Tuesdays, and Tuesday nights me have TV obligations. Me have to tear me here out. So I tell on the front now I might not see the games at home against Bermuda, Curacao, and who is it? Trinidad. But then we got around to talking about Mason Greenwood, and the man said, Patches, Mason Greenwood is not going to come to Jamaica. I said, boy, I did have my doubts, but why would a man go to the extent of getting himself a Jamaican passport if he doesn't intend to come to Jamaica? And this is what the man tell me, and I'm like, hold on. The man says when you play in France and you have a Jamaican passport or passports of some other places in the world, you are seen, you qualify as a domestic player, not a foreign player. And he says that I think he says the limit on European-based players is about 4 players per team. So when you get a Jamaican passport and you're not playing in France as an EU player, I think was the term he used, you free up another space for your team to have a European-based player. He says that is why Mason Greenwood got himself a Jamaican passport, so that he isn't seen by his club as an EU player. But you give me the word for it. But essentially it means you're not seen as a European. You're seen as a, forget what the term. So I said, then hold on, something can go so. And he's saying, I'm saying to him, but in that case, it would be the club, think of Marseille, would be the ones pushing him to get a Jamaican passport so that they can not have him on their books as an EU player. So let's say that the quota is 4 EU players. He, before a Jamaican passport, would be considered one of those 4. But he gets a Jamaican passport, qualify as a quote-unquote domestic player, and then free up the team to get another EU player. The man said, Mr. Higgins, that's all it was. This youth never did come to Jamaica. Now, the man where tell me this is a man where rate me. I'm not thinking even not carry me wide. But for the benefit of Mason Greenwood, if I listen, I don't know if the story is true, Mason Greenwood. So no say me say. But, and enough thing me hear when me can't talk, say me hear. But this one, when me check with some other sources, them say there's something to the story. You know what I'm saying? Mason Greenwood, if that allegation is true, had no intention to come play for no Jamaica. But he wanted a Jamaican passport because he now qualifies differently for France as opposed to a European based. What truth lies in that, we can discuss. But me not vouch for it. But my source is good. I could leave it there so. Back online? Yeah, hello.
Yeah, my time.
Where you say, Garvey?
All right. Zidane absent today?
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Higgins, me hear you read out some stats about England yesterday. Are you using those stats to say what?
No, that somebody was telling me that England was a big team in the 80s.
No, I said that. I told you that.
Oh, and I'm saying for a team to win only 20 games out of 104. That don't sound like big team record to me.
How much you say West Indies win?
42 out of 83.
All right.
Yeah.
But here where you feel to analyze, look, here where you never look at in those stats now, Mr. Higgins.
Yeah.
Head to head, right? England was 0-18 against the West Indies, and the West Indies was 18-0 against England. So outside of being absolutely terrible against the West Indies, how was England's record looking now?
No. I'm saying they won 20 games out of 104 in the 80s.
No. But I am telling you, sir, that the other teams that you listed, like, for example, you said, well, put India aside because they only won like 11 games, you said. You said, like, Australia won, what?
Australia?
21 games, 22?
27 from 97.
Okay, cool. So Australia have the second amount of wins, right?
Yeah.
But listen to this. England, right, lost 18 games to the West Indies. You see, against Australia in those same 80s, they twice went to Australia and won the Ashes in Australia. They had a winning record against Australia in the 80s, a winning record against India. The only other team that you could say would have had a better decade than them, you could possibly say Pakistan, but this is not Pakistan, it's England.
But I'm saying even though England might have been the second best team, I'm saying that West Indies was a far superior force to England and everybody else.
Right, but so you bury the argument where you say England was a Bramble team.
Relative to the West Indies. Then that was the thing.
So, Mr. Higgins, so listen to this. On the road in the 80s, the West Indies were 10-0 against England, right? Against everybody else, they were 5-7. What do you attribute that vast disparity to?
Against everybody else, they were what?
5-7.
What? We win 5 and lose 7?
Yes. Not at the drawing games.
We lost.
Talking about wins.
We lost more games.
Remember, we lost a series, You remember that?
Against New Zealand?
5-6. We lost a series to New Zealand. We would have drawn 2 series.
So you're saying West Indies only won 5 test matches away in the 80s?
We didn't play a lot of matches away.
Hold on. No. You are saying
80 to 89 where you are talking about, Mr. Higgins.
We only won 5 test matches away?
We played once in Australia. We won 3 games.
No, man, then so what you said before you break it down.
Yeah.
So West Indies in the 80s only won 5 test matches away.
I didn't say, no, sir, I didn't say that. Outside of the 10 that they won against England away from home, sir. That's what I said.
So they would have won 15 away test matches.
They won 50, like I told you yesterday. In the 80s, they were 15-7, like 15-6 on the road, right? But outside of England, they would have been like 5-6.
Oh, so you're saying
England, they were 10-0 against England.
Yeah. So assuming that's true, what's the point?
So the vast disparity show you said the experience that they had and you can't say it's because England was the worst team because, like I told you, after they got whitewashed by the West Indies, they went to India, beat India, then went to Australia and beat Australia in back-to-back series. That's England I'm talking about.
I'm not sure the point you're making.
So the point is, Mr. Higgins, the experience that the West Indies were garnering in the county championship, obviously, it was a lot more significant than you're giving it credit.
All right, fine. Why at home against the West Indies? So your argument is that playing county cricket in England helped the West Indies to beat England in England. But we were beating England 5-0 in the Caribbean as well. How you explain?
No, but if you look across the board against all teams, most teams did well at home, Mr. Higgins. Even they didn't do as well as we. West Indies were by far and away the best team in the 80s. I'm asking nobody's contending that West Indies was the best team. But what I'm trying to
what
tell
was
you, Mr.
responsible
Higgins,
for that?
No, because all teams play better at home, Mr. Higgins. That's why it was so difficult for us to beat.
Why didn't the other home teams have the kind of formidable home record that we did?
A lot of them did, Mr. Higgins. Except against us, we had to struggle. Even New Zealand.
You hear the question?
New Zealand didn't win us. Yes, they did have formidable home records, Mr. Higgins.
But big man. No. But I'm not going to make you do this. You are saying that.
What am I doing?
No, you got to allow yourself to be interrogated.
So how am I not allowing?
So No. I'm saying the West Indies were.
So Higgins, I don't want to use this like a new rule where you have as an escape.
All right. So but now I'm going to West Indies were by far and away the best team in the 80s. That record, here's the record. 82 matches played, 143. Almost a 50% winning ratio.
Yes, but
no other team came close to a 50% winning ratio.
Okay, right.
Why was our ratio
outside of their dominance against England, what was that win rate? Oh, Mr. Higgins, I just pointed out to you. 18 of those wins were against England, so outside of England, and those came in consecutive matches.
Hold on, you're saying hold on, man. You're saying take away what we did against England.
We would have won 25 matches out of 64, far less than 50%.
We would have won 25 from 64.
Yes, sir.
What percentage is that?
Probably about
25, 50. Probably about 40%.
25.
Which of the other teams had a 40%?
But we had a 100% win rate against England.
Hold on a big man.
But
Lord Jesus, remember what's the showing us that? Good. So you're saying take England out of the equation. West Indies would just be winning test matches at a 40% ratio. Where you said 25 from how much?
Probably do the numbers. You know, subtract the numbers real quick.
No.
We went 18-0 against England, Mr. Higgins. Remember, we whitewashed them.
The math's not so good.
So just take away 18 from the total games played and take away 18 from the wins. You will see the results.
Hold on, man. Are you me at the pen pan for the maths?
So that's 25 wins. And then how many appearances you said they had?
West Indies 82? Had 82 appearances.
So that's 64. So they would have won 25 matches out of 64 against everybody else. Out of those 25 matches, 20 of those wins would have been at home. They only had 5 wins on the road outside of the West Indies, except against the West Indies.
Hold on, we're coming back.
Yes. Yes.
For all your genuine Toyota, Honda, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Mazda, Suzuki, and Subaru parts, visit Excel Auto Parts, the Auto Parts Hub, located at 95.5 Hagley Park Road. Opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call 923-2356-7 and 757-2357. Civil servants, come and take advantage of our 50% discount all year round. Once you visit Excel Auto, you will come back. Excel Auto Parts, your parts hub.
So refreshing. What's so refreshing, Sonia? The water is refreshing. Try it now. Where you get that from? No clean manufacturing water. So refreshing. Me like it. Clean water. Located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192 or email cleanconcept@gmail.com.
It is your right to know what you want. Information at your fingertips. It's for the man in the streets, for those in business. Information for everybody. No one has it, so you can use it to develop your community. message from the Access to Information Unit.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the Sports People, Megamart, Best Value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. It's now time for Just Bet Winner's Edge, where we take a look at some of the top sporting events and betting odds on the Just Bet sports betting program and show you how to bet and win big with Just Bet. Sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game. From Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds. You can call us back in about quarter hour from now. Sir Jesse, how you do?
I'm well, Orville. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm not too bad at all, my boss. Always great to hear from you.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Always a pleasure to be here.
All right. My system not up and ready, so you may go.
All right. Let's start off with a couple of games in the English Football League Cup. Of course, the 2025-26 campaign is on in earnest, and this time around, we're looking at the second round of action in the English Football League. Tomorrow at 1:45 in the afternoon is the time that Everton will be hosting Mansfield Town. Now, remarkably, Mansfield Town has never played a senior match at Goodison Park during its 133-year history, but they will now be just the second opponent to visit the new venue of Everton on the banks of the River Mersey. Now, after ending a 7-game losing run and a 12-game winless streak in Premier League games played in August on Saturday in their brand new stadium, it's Everton that will now hope to continue a more positive streak in the English Football League Cup, as they have not lost at home to lower league opponents in this competition since the year 1999. Now, it could be trickier. This match could be trickier for the Toffees of Everton than many are envisaging, because it's ex-Liverpool man Nigel Clough, who's the manager at Mansfield Town, and has got the Stags of Mansfield Town playing some excellent football at present in League One of English football. Now, the Premier League outfit, the Toffees of Everton, are the favoured team to win all the same. Though watch how Mansfield Town is playing. It's Everton, the Premier League team, that is still handily favoured to win, according to the Just Bet final result bet option. The Toffees of Everton are the favoured team at $1.23. The Stags of Mansfield Town play in League One, which is the third tier of English football. The other two above them being the Championship, and then the top being the English Premier League. So this is a team playing in the third division of English football, League One. Mansfield Town to win against Everton tomorrow, 1:45 in the afternoon Jamaica time. They offer straight-up betting odds to win the game of $11. The draw in this encounter attracts odds of $5.66. Now, of course, there are so many ways that you can bet on football. If you've been following us for quite a while now here on the Winner's Edge, you would know that there are a plethora of betting options that we have available for you at Just Bet for all of your favorite football games. And if you've been following us for a while, you know we love to talk about the correct score betting option because it gives you the best opportunity to make the best return for your betting buck, and it works pretty simple. If you can predict the score of a game and that's the correct score, at the end of regulation and stoppage time, well, it can pay off very well for you. The good news is that you can place a bet on virtually any score line for one half of your game or for the entire football game. Now, for Everton hosting Mansfield tomorrow at 1:45 in the afternoon Jamaica time, take advantage of the correct score bets that are available, and those include, if it is Everton 2-0, $2,830 in winnings with a $500 wager. If it's Everton 3-0, $3,500 an offer there with a $500 bet. Everton 3-1, make that, or yes, Everton 3-1, $5,500 in winnings with a $500 wager. For Mansfield Town, playing in the third division, taking on the big boys of Everton, correct score bets include if they win by 1-0. And you can imagine with the final result bet odds on Mansfield Town at $11, that the correct score betting will be very lucrative for this game for Mansfield Town. 1-0, $13,000 on offer with a $500 bet. Mansfield 2-1, $18,000 in winnings with a $500 bet. Mansfield via the upset special, winning by a correct score of 2-0, would pay $45,500 in winnings with only a $500 bet. Just some of the many correct score bets that you can place. The crazier the correct score bet on Mansfield Town, the higher the amount of money that you will win. But for Everton at home, new stadium, looking great. Right now, can't stop Everton from taking this one from me. 3-0, $3,500 on a hold, a $500 bet. The toughest of Everton, $1.23 straight up, not that great. That's where you make the money with the Just Bet correct score betting option.
I'm going a little bit more, probably not more conservative. Well, probably a little bit. I'm going with Everton to win 2-0.
2-0?
Yes.
All right, Everton 2-0 would pay $2,830 in winnings with a $500 bet.
All right, what's the other one?
Second game inside the Winners' Edge this afternoon. We are still in English Football League competition. The second round of the competition will also see Grimsby Town welcoming Manchester United tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Jamaica time. Of course, a spot in the third round of the EFL Cup will be up for grabs. It's a straight knockout for this one. The Mariners of Grimsby Town take on the Red Devils of Manchester United in a competitive fixture. This will be the first time these two teams are meeting in a meaningful game since 1948, over 75 years ago. Now, Grimsby Town's prize for beating Shrewsbury Town in the opening round of the AFL Cup is a home clash with the relative football giants of Manchester United. Now, the Red Devils, as we know, are far from being the force that they once were, but that does not diminish the size of the occasion for Grimsby Town, who play in League 2, the lowest tier of football in England. That's club football in England. Yes, you have the Premier League, you have the Championship, you have League 1, and then you have League 2. So they're the cellar dwellers, are Grimsby Town as it relates to professional club football in England. Now, the Mariners of Grimsby Town will be chomping at the bit to test themselves, of course, against Premier League opposition, especially after kicking off their season with a 6-match unbeaten run. Manchester United not looking that great, might be catching them lacking. Will Grimsby Town maybe come tomorrow? Of course, for the Red Devils, the main goal, just win the match and avoid an embarrassing cup exit. That's all. And according to the Just Bet final result bet option, United is heavily favored to win this match. They attract odds of $1.14 straight up. Grimsby Town to win, $16 for the upset. Wow. And the draw at $7 even. Well, Grimsby Town at home offering odds of $16 straight up against the United side. That's low and confident. That might be just the upset special they're looking for, folks. Let's look at the correct score betting that you can exploit for this one. And do remember, correct score betting allows you to maximize on your winning potential. Bets you can place include United 2-0, $3,000 even with a $500 bet. United 3-0, $3,165 in winnings with a $500 bet. United 3-1, $5,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. Grimsby Town, their odds is at 16 cents straight up. Best believe that the correct score betting will be very lucrative for Grimsby Town against Manchester United. Here we go. Grimsby Town, a goal to nil, $20,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. Grimsby Town 2-1, $25,500 in winnings with a $500 wager. If Grimsby Town beats Manchester United by 2 goals to nil, a $500 bet would pay $75,500 in winnings. That means with $1,000 on Grimsby Town by 2 goals to nil, you're looking at $151,000 in winning. I'm going to take 1,000. I'm going to split it in two. I'm taking Grimsby Town one low with the first $500. So that would give me $20,500 with a $500 bet. And the other one, United 3-0 again, $3,165 in winnings with a $500 bet. I can't pass up the good money on Grimsby Town. I'll take upset on that.
Well, I can't say as much as Man United has started in less than impressive fashion this year in the EPL. I can't say Grimsby Town. So I'm going for Manu, correct score. I think they're going to revenge somebody. 4 goals to 1.
All right, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the same way to Orville. If they are going to win this one, the Red Devils, they are going to mop the floor with Grimsby Town. Let's just type that quickly into the correct score betting calculator. United, 4 goals to 1 pays $7,500 in winnings with a $500 bet.
All right, what's the other one?
The final game this afternoon features a Champions League playoff second leg game between Club Bruges out of Belgium and Rangers out of Scotland. This one also takes place tomorrow, 2 o'clock Jamaica time. So all 3 games we've looked on today start within 15 minutes of each other. It's a great opportunity to put your bets on one ticket. If you don't want to take the correct score betting, well, put the straight up final result bets on one ticket. The odds would be added together for the winning. Well, if you have all winners, the odds are added together, then multiplied by your betting dollar. And that makes the winnings nice and sweet, all the same with us at Just Bet, using the final result bet option, the simple straight up basic option. Now, for this game between Club Bruges and Rangers, it's Rangers that have all the work to do. They were outclassed in the first leg by the Belgian outfit Club Bruges. At home, it's a 3-1 deficit that Rangers have to overturn if they're looking to make it to the Champions League. The bad news for them, though, Rangers, they have not won an away Champions League game by 2 or more goals in 18 years. They need to win. They need to win this one by at least 2 goals to have any chance of seeing themselves through to the next or to the group stages of the Champions League. And the problem is that Club Bruges is heavily favored or handily favored to win the game. At $1.53 straight up, Rangers come in, the underdog, $5 even. The draw, $4.33. If Club Bruges wins 2-1, a $500 bet pays $4,000 even. Club Bruges 3-1, $5,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. Club Bruges, by make it 3 goals to 2, pays $10,500 in winnings with a $500 wager. Rangers 2-1, $8,000 with a $500 bet. Rangers 2-0, $18,000 in winnings with $500 work. If Rangers beats Club Bruges 3-2, $23,000 on offer with a $500 bet. Well, I don't see Club Bruges giving up this advantage at all, but I like Rangers to win by 2 goals to 1. $8,000 on offer with a $500 bet. Taking the Rangers here $5 even, they'll be on the road But still, I'm taking them to win, but they will not progress to the group stages, in my opinion. And by the way, for the big bettors, the big punters out there, here's a pro tip for you with a bet builder betting option. Let's say you have $10,000 lying around for this game. Club Brugge winning the first half. Club Brugge winning the match, scoring 3 or more goals, with both teams scoring. Your $10,000 would multiply to $56,600 in winnings. But let's say that same $10,000, the first half ends in a draw. Rangers win the match, scoring 2 or more goals. That's it. Rangers win the match, scoring 2 or more goals, and I call the Rangers 2-1. If I put that $10,000 on that bet builder, I would win $140,000.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, that's the option I'm going to take. I took 2-1 Rangers. I said the first half ends in a draw. Rangers will win the match, scoring 2 or more goals. That $10,000 multiplies to $140,000. And do remember, a $500 bet on Rangers on that 2-1 option pays $8,000 in winnings. Rangers to win $5 even. Straight up.
I'm going for a 1-all draw.
Okay. Wow, that won't do the Rangers any good at all.
No.
A 1-all draw in this game, $3,125 in winnings with a $500 bet.
All right, boss. Take us to the break.
Thank you very much for all of your favorite sports and more. Make it justbetja.com, supremegames.com, the Supreme Ventures Gaming app. Hop into one of our over 100 Just Bet locations island-wide where you can place your bet on your football, on the upcoming World Championships, whether it be the U.S. Open in tennis that's being played right now. Some great tennis being played at Flushing Meadows in the United States, in New York. So much to bet on. Make it justbetja.com. Just bet. Your game, your passion. Get in the game and win big with us. Of course, always to you, your team, and the listeners from all of us at Just Bet. Stay safe, enjoy the games, and catch you guys on Thursday. Take care till then.
All right, Sir Justin Blake, and with that, we take a break. We will be back. That was the Just Bet Winner's Edge, sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game from Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. For more information, visit justbetja.com.
The following is brought to you by the Office of the Prime Minister.
We estimate that there are about 20 to 25,000 who are unemployed because they do not have any skill. They are a loss to our economy. And we have tasked hard to find these 25,000. Go out into the communities, put on your training fairs, have specific agents out there doing your reconnaissance and surveillance and finding these youngsters. Get them into your training program. Offer them stipends and bus fare and lunch money. But more than that, what they need mentoring. Because oftentimes they simply do not know about the opportunities that exist. They exist on the periphery of the system and they are skeptical of the system and they don't believe that the system is set up for them.
Be smart. Choose hard.
The proceeding was brought to you by the Office of the Prime Minister.
Is your business ready for the future? Upgrade to Wacom Cloud Phone System. Enjoy seamless, crystal clear communication without the hassle of traditional phone lines. Our cloud-based solutions let you connect from anywhere and anytime. Experience the freedom and reliability of the cloud. Visit wacomja.com today or call 876-906-7240 and take your business communication to the next level.
The following is a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
All roads lead to a better Jamaica. The Jamaica Labour Party is doing more for you with better roads, plus safer and more affordable commutes. We've rolled out over 270 new JUTC buses and the first national rural school bus system. Vote for lower fares, cleaner fuel, more routes, and disability access. Don't turn back now. The green light means go. Put your X beside the bell.
The proceeding was a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your number one sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so the numbers are 876 615-2841. So 615-2841. I would dearly like the last minute with Garvey, just to clear up some of the facts that he was putting out. 615-2841. Call that number right now, because I just want to clarify what Garvey was saying. So Garvey, if you can, shout the program right now, just to, end that conversation before judgment. Because some of the things that you're saying, very, very interesting. Let's go back on line. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, turn down the...
Hello?
Yeah, you're back.
Hello, you hear me?
Your background noisy. Unique, is you that?
Yeah, man. I just something, 1 minute. I just something more quick and fast. I'm not even hear the show from morning. But the Talawa replacement team was supposed to come back, bring me back in the league. You hear nothing about it?
When they said the Talawa's replacement, what do you mean?
Yeah, so whenever you hear one rumor go around, say the Sabina Park needs to get light, but we get back a team in the CPL for next season.
The CPL start I go on now, you know.
Me know, yeah, but why it's going now? Them a make the fixtures to the next one will come.
Well,
so them do it, you know.
I don't know if the
fixtures. If we don't have a team now, then we can't unite for next time. Because the fixtures are mixed for next round, you know.
I never know that. I never know the fixtures.
Yeah, man. Call Michael Hall, man, and find out what's going on. If the next team, how far they start there.
Yeah.
Or near.
But talk different from...
If the Jamaica in the planning, I remember them a plan Peter now, you know.
Yeah, but talk
different from... and them something there.
Talk different from fixtures, though. May I say talk different from fixtures?
No. Orville, everybody know that, man. You talk like a 5-year-old you talk. So this is what I say. I say the people them have plan already.
Yes.
So you have to have every team. You have to check the team them who are playing in the competition, though.
Yeah, but I don't think you have to have them now, today.
No, you don't have to have them now, but you have to have them. You have to have the ideas that them are going to exist.
Yeah, well...
So if there's nobody to buy the team, them not going to have them in a plan. But if somebody did to buy the team, them have them in a plan.
Well, I will check, but at this stage, it's a little early to find out whether we'll have a Jamaican franchise for next year.
No, it's early for you.
Yes.
Because you come with your third world thinking, and that's the first world thing. Them are plan for the next thing from now.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe at the third world thinking, my boss.
Yeah. I saw it go. Them plan for the thing, from the thing I go on, them are plan for the next one.
Okay. So right away, them know how many teams are going to take part in the next one?
That's why I may ask you for find out.
No, but the first world thinking is that them should have already know.
Well, I know, man, nobody come with the preaching and anything. Just listen to me I said before you start preach.
Preach?
Yeah. I love preaching. Listen, what me I say. You see, if somebody there to buy the team, then we have them in a plan. If there's not nobody to buy the team, them not going to have them in a plan.
So what if somebody plan to buy the team in December?
In December?
Suppose somebody plan to create and facilitate and buy a Jamaican franchise in December.
No, man. If somebody does buy the team, then we know, man. If I suppose I'm more than one team.
No, man. So you can't, a team can't buy. We couldn't buy a team in December for next year's summer.
What? Just sudden out of the blue and just come and buy the team?
Yeah. No, man,
Them
in
not
December.
Them not going in next year one. Them are in one after that.
So if I buy a Jamaican franchise in December coming, I couldn't play CPL next summer.
Alright, me no believe so. Me believe say if somebody buy the team, them I know from now. If them I talk to some people who buy the team. If them not talk to nobody to buy the team now, then nobody no Jamaican team not going in. Maybe the next year, one after one will come after this.
Maybe I might third world mentality still.
Yeah.
But me think if me buy a franchise December, I can play next year summer. But
yeah, man, because you're Jamaican way that man. Remember, you just fix up Sabina Park just in time to play the game, you know.
Who know?
Yeah, man. You know in fast, man.
Oh, me help fix up Sabina.
Yeah, well, yeah, say well fix up.
Then you know, so Uno fix up.
You're kind of thinking, man.
Oh, am I kind of thinking that? Yeah. I would love a Jamaican franchise, and I'm sure so will you. But if we hear nothing, you'll be the first to know.
Yeah, man. Link up Michael, man. You know,
Michael,
him deep in that thing. Him in that middle, I think. So,
then
know.
Michael are the boss will run the thing, man. Are one of the most important cogs in the wheel.
Yeah, man. You see how foreign people come know great people, and people can make things up, man, have them.
Like who?
We have them man there in our country, and we not use them to build up the country.
Then Michael now hold several posts in Jamaica. Michael was at one time the chairman of the Sports Development Foundation.
Yeah, man.
And I was the one who recommended Michael Hall to Alston Stewart. So that man they need for the point here.
So what kind of post you hold now? I'll develop the country.
No.
Great mind like you.
A great mind like mine. Then me not do my part from around the microphone.
Where you say around the microphone? No, man, you're too great for that.
Oh, me too great for that.
Remember, say you're a genius, you know.
Me know.
A genius will fix the country, man.
What you don't want me do?
Are you for know me and a genius? Are you for tell me what you can do?
No, but me think I was doing genius work from right as well.
You need for do more, man.
Me need for do more. All right. I will think about it.
Our younger work with the money. You work with alkaline style. Yeah, laugh. You know, anyway, I try listening to your side program, so just find out that thing.
All right, cool, Uni.
Yo, Zidane, big up.
Yeah, Zidane not here today. But...
Oh, I'm not there.
All right, so that was that. I was still, you know. I still want Gavi, you know. Gavi, I would very much like to hear you complete that conversation. I'm vested in it. But we go back online. Hello.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr.
Oh, yeah. What were you saying about our wins outside of England in the 80s?
Okay, yes. All right. So let me correct this stat for you, Mr. Higgins. Because I had another part of my presentation that I wanted to get your opinion on. The three countries that I was telling you about was, so I had two different stats. India, Pakistan, and New Zealand combined. In those three countries, I think we played like a total of 5 series in those countries. We only won a total of 5 games.
So what was it? What was it? You said something about.
Right.
Allow me to host the show. And
that was the stat that I was.
You said something about winning. So it hold a line. The comment.
Right.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton, what's up, Pastor Liz?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, September 14th to October 5th, 2025. With the Teleton reveal on Sunday, October 5th at 11 a.m. Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444. Or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372 or Jamaica National 200-00 426-7789. Or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica. Or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida. Or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us to be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
Is your business ready for the future? Upgrade to Wacom Cloud Phone System. Enjoy seamless, crystal clear communication without the hassle of traditional phone lines. Our cloud-based solutions let you connect from anywhere and anytime. Experience the freedom and reliability of the cloud. Visit wacomja.com today or call 876-906-7240 and take your business communication to the next level.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your number one sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so boy, the commercial load kind of long, but no. Garvey, so your new position now is we only won 5 games.
It's not a new position. I have a lot of notes here, Mr. Higgins. That's why I'm clarifying it for you.
So you're clarifying to say in the 80s we only won 5 games in India, New Zealand,
in those, and Pakistan combined in 5 series, right?
And those were away games.
Yeah, in those countries we drew 3 times. We drew once in each one of them. We won 1 series against Pakistan, and we lost the infamous one against New Zealand, right?
I'm not sure.
The reason why I didn't put Australia in it, Mr. Higgins, right, is that it is common knowledge to people that know cricket that the conditions that best mimic West Indian conditions abroad would be Australia. So it would have been a lot easy. It's a lot easier transition for our players when they play.
So you're
Australia
saying all that to say.
You're
saying all that to say.
So what I am trying to tell you, Mr. Higgins, right? It is clear that if we play 5 series on the road, Mr. Higgins, right, and we are only able to win 1 and win 5 games against those countries where we have no experience playing.
Hold on. We were only able to win 1 away series against India, New Zealand, and Pakistan.
Remember, we played 2 against New Zealand.
No, man, what me want you to do is to make the statement and then me we do my checks.
Either one, is it 2? Is it 2?
All right, here's what you do.
I think we win 1. No, 2 out of 5.
Here's
2
what
out of 5. We win 1 love, draw 1, we win 1 with India, draw 1 with India. A matter of fact, it's 6 series, isn't it? We draw 1 with Pakistan, lose 1.
No, me have to move. Here's what more you do. Find out the stats that you want, because you've been a little all over the place.
No, Mr. Higgins. The facts are right there.
No, but you're saying different things. You are saying different things.
All right, so let me get it correct, Mr. Higgins. Against New Zealand, we played twice in New Zealand.
No, man,
we
lost
one series.
Big man, just allow me to
yes. What I have the facts right here. I have a lot of notes. I'm looking at them right now. I can give it to you.
Summarize the notes. Make we talk tomorrow. All right.
Can't change the facts, Mr. Higgins.
Summarize the notes, because you're giving examples without a definitive.
Others are going to come, but you can't run from the facts.
All right, no,
man, be able to get away.
I don't know what the facts are. That is the
facts is that the effect of playing in England was a lot bigger than you think.
All right, that's
a lot bigger.
All right, cool. We'll leave it here. Music now brought to you by Omega Radio, and this one is from Better Salmon and Popcorn. It's called God Is Love.
protect your life, it's your one and only. Evil people will kill you slowly. All I know is God is holy. Protect your life, it's your one and only. Evil people will kill you slowly.
You see, faith is a key that opens all doors. Yeah, if you believe, patient, my brother, you will receive. Yeah. Oh, be not offended by negative things that people say. Oh, ay, 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 ay. Oh, Popcorn says again.
All I know is God is holy. Protect your life, it's your one and only. Evil people will kill you slowly. All I know is God is holy. Protect your life, it's your one and only. Evil people will kill you slowly. Lifetime contract, me and God never lose contact. Bacon well warm and stock. Them want eat man food like snack. Them judge real, stereotype man true man black. See the enemy I set them trap. Almighty I push them back.
Hey, just fear no evil as you go on.
No.
Yeah. Give praises, another day is done.
Love your life, love your family. If you overcome the struggle, don't get weary. We cry out for the poor and needy. Just be careful where them a feed we.
Just be calm and be gentle. Respect everyone. Could be your mother, your father, your aunt, and your sister. Yes, and your brother.
And me say family. Miss Rona pray for me. No evil us, nor envious cannot devour me. Stay far from poverty, Jah rule me destiny. Shane Brown and popcorn and berries, you know we blessed for real. All I know is God is holy. Take your life, it's your one and only. Evil people will kill you slowly. All I know is God is holy. Protect your life, it's your one and only. Evil people will kill you slowly. Your life is precious, protect it is one. Dread Island say we have to give thanks, yeah. When you wake up, you have to give thanks, yeah. And before you sleep, you have to give thanks, yeah. Jah guide way out on the highway. Love to see them living in love like highway.
When all is said and done, only one life we gotta live, yes.
All I know is God is holy. Protect your life, it's your one and only. Evil people will kill you slowly. All I know is God is holy. Protect your life, it's your one and only. Evil people will kill you slowly. All I know is God is holy. Protect your life, it's your one and only. Evil people will kill you slowly.
Beresford Hammond and Popcorn with that really nice number. Big up to Beres and Popcorn. And we move on. 615-2841. How we still? Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Orville.
Metro.
Yeah, man, what going?
What's up?
I hear some people who can't even play the game of cricket. And like all Badger and all them, man, they're talking a lot of foolish about it's because West Indies and they also go to England and go play cricket while them is so great.
Yeah.
But what them feel to understand that when I time a five first class match we used to have in the Caribbean, I know.
Yes.
Trinidad, Barbados, Guyana, Jamaica, and the combined islands, you know.
Yes.
When all Vivan all them man they are coming, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But cricket used to play all around. You remember the Sugar Estate, you know, man?
Yeah.
When you live near a sugar estate, which most people used to do in this country, you used to go there and you used to have a cooking competition at all levels, you know. When you go on sugar estate and you buck up a little spin ball, that's never talk about moving ball. You learn from bat all of them type of car. Remember, so we should play for unprepared pitches, you know. When you bat for an unprepared pitch, you know, Orville, you can't determine what the ball are doing. You have to watch this cricket ball, you know. So you learn from our early days, from your little boy, how to watch the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When Clyde Walcott went to Guyana, I'm going to go discover Kanai and Butcher and Solomon and them man, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And them man, they used to pattern themselves. They used to watch TV or radio, because they never had no radio coming to them TV. They used to listen to the radio and it come like, say, the patternise how the man used to bat, how the Weeks and the Warrell and all the man used to bat.
Mm-hmm.
And them used to pay more attention to the game. These guys nowadays, if you ask them, one of them guys know who is this, them go and know who is. Who can I use them type of money? Them don't know them thing there.
Yeah.
So the culture of cricket is not around anymore.
The passion has gone.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So them guys just come and they say, if you just go, they go swing them bat and lick two balls as a cricket player. That's a cricket player now.
All right.
You have to learn the basics for you as a little boy, man. Little boy and 6-7 year old, you learn the basics. Stand up and watch some man bat.
Sound like you listen to a brother named Orville Higgins star, man. You sound same way.
but me know, hey, Orville, me don't think me know anything in the world like how me know. I will put on the man we attack. Me don't think they ever got so in a pocket, you know.
Some of them buck up there sometime.
You see them just got Savannah Park recently. Me I go to Savannah Park. My first cricket match at Savannah Park was 1965, you know.
Yeah.
When Australia come out there. So me see all of the great seminar. That's why me can tell a man who can bat for who can bat, you know.
Okay.
Because me see all of the man in the Sumo, Nurse, the Bassett, Butcher, the Ron Canai, Gary Sobers, the Lawrence Road, the Alvin College, Run, Australian Keith Stackpole, the Chapel Brothers. All of them, man, me see them bat already, you know.
Yeah.
So me can compare. So me used to come and I was come and bat. Can bat. And me know say some of them can play a bouncing ball good. Can't play bouncing ball.
Yeah.
You understand?
Huh?
So them little man we are talking about cricket man, them don't know. Them never start up as man, no good batsman really bat. And you go to somebody park and you say Lawrence who a bat, he come like him can't hold.
Yeah.
Well, dear, you see, man, but I say, wait, but how, because somebody park go see Gibbs about the Lawrence who Gibbs come down at the boundary. We say to him, what, Lawrence? What, Lance? He said, I don't know how I'm going to get out this guy. Something Morris said, them go again and say, good Ramadina and the whole of them, man, when they go down and see Canai, and them want to hold them out, Canai, hold them out, him on a board of cricket ground.
Yeah.
The way the money can bat. Them boy nowadays, them want go to the net and stand up. Just stand up in the net for a couple of hours and look for the man a bat and say, boy, this a man look like he can out.
All right.
And for you can bat that way, runs will come, you know.
All right, Metro, we hear you. Same thing you say all the time. Them youth can't bat. So nothing new.
No, they can't bat. They don't know the 12, man.
Then, but me tell you why, and you know why. So we understand. You're listening and learning.
No, man, I'm not listening. Me not have to listen. I don't think again too. Let me say last thing before me go. Football. Yeah, what's a little thing with this guy from when he JJ Ochoa.
Yeah.
And he playing a match and his goalkeeper named Khan from Germany.
Yeah.
And when we look at those match, me couldn't go pay my money to go watch them a football nowadays now. Because you know football I play. And the manager then go up on computer and I play football. And the players them I play now.
So cricket did better one time and football did better one time.
That guy couldn't play a thing now again because the man get the ball to shoot.
Well, but you're talking about one man in one game, man. Not condemn the whole of football because of one game. JJ or Kacha.
What I'm saying, the football that is played nowadays,
Are you that football?
No individual thing is playing nowadays. Are the two manager them go up and then computer because right now.
Hold on,
right
no man, your time up, So me just make you summarize. So you said the cricket not good again, football not good again.
No, because
what about running? What about sprinting?
The individual can't get to express himself.
No man, you just said that, but you said that 3 times already. May I say what about sprinting? What about sprinting?
Sprinting?
Yeah.
No, because of technology, sprinting is better now because technology develop now.
Oh.
Athlete. Remember, I said the suit athlete.
So technology don't help football to improve, but they help running.
No, the individual brilliance of football you can't be there now because the manager you have to play how the manager want you to play. No individual brilliance. Say a man take on nobody and a beat nobody nowadays.
To an extent,
kick the ball over there, kick the ball this and the next man, kick the ball down this and the next man, kick the ball this. So no individualism not playing a football again.
All right, my boss, I hear you.
Yeah.
Big up Metro, the cricket guru. And with that, we take the break. We'll be back.
The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
It hurts if you don't check earth. Be excellent customer service. Our staff is knowledgeable and trustworthy. And we have a wide variety of supply society. And the price is right, yes, it's worth it. The solution to your auto parts needs to one-stop shop. And we deliver to. So if you can't come in, just link with on WhatsApp. Or call and make your order. And remember, there's no other. So it hurts if you don't check earth. So there's no need to search. It hurts if you don't check earth.
Attention registered voters! Remember to collect your renewed voter ID card before the upcoming general election. If you registered to vote in 2016 or after and did not get your new ID card, it may have been automatically renewed. Simply visit your EOJ constituency office to collect your voter ID card. Contact the Electoral Office of Jamaica at 888-991-VOTE or 922-0425-9 for more information.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Book and Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's alright.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back online. Hello? Hello? Hello. What's happening there? Try another.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Hey, how you all doing?
Well, it's just me alone today, my boss.
Oh, is it not in studio today, Orville?
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, sad. Anyway, big up wherever you are, Zidane. Orville, how are you doing today? You good?
Up to this point, I'm very fine.
All right, excellent. Now, we have been speaking on this issue of what created or caused the West Indies to be this dominant force that we knew about. All right? Now, I've said that playing overseas, and I think I said in particular in county cricket, that caused that dominance. Also tour matches and Sheffield Shield cricket.
Now, from what I recall, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, you are saying no, those didn't factor significantly. What factored more was us playing cricket right here in the Caribbean. Is that true?
Yes.
And you still hold to that position?
Yes.
Okay. So West Indies were not always the best team in world cricket. Huh? I mean, in the early 50s, you had Australia. Going into the late 50s, you had England. In the early 60s, you had Australia. So, but we knew that the West Indies used to tour Australia and England in the 50s and the early 60s, and in fact several prominent players played Sheffield Shield cricket in that territory. Now, is it your position that when we move from not being the best test team in the world in the mid-60s to being the best test team in the world, is it your position that that happened because of the cricket we're playing out here in the Caribbean and the cricket that we were playing in territories, in countries that were better than us, that didn't factor significantly in that?
20%.
So you are saying that West Indian players were playing in overseas leagues, and those leagues were stronger than the leagues here in the Caribbean because those teams were better than us. England and Australia in the late 50s to early 60s, they were better than the West Indies. You're saying that even though they were playing in stronger leagues overseas, that did not factor much in helping the players to develop and become better?
20%.
How do you arrive at that? Because that sounds almost illogical that you're saying that a player playing in a weaker league, 4 games in a weaker league, benefited more from that than a player who played 18, 20 games in a stronger league. Explain that to the listeners.
All right, so you're going to allow me to finish now.
Yeah, man.
Before the 1960s, the West Indies used to produce a lot of world-class cricketers. The 3 Ws in Australia, Worrell from Barbados, Worrell, Walcott Weeks. We had Gary Sobers, we had Lance Gibbs, we had Wes Hall. All of those could make a world team in for them time. I don't believe that the 3 doublers and Garfield Sobers and Wes Hall and Charlie Griffith and Lance Gibbs, I believe that they were good from before they started to play overseas.
The record don't agree with what you said.
All right.
Wes Hall didn't start to show stellar form until he started to tour overseas and started to play Sheffield Shield cricket in Australia. The great Rowan Canai as well wasn't great until he started to tour overseas and started to play Sheffield cricket. Same thing for Sobers. So how you arrive at this?
Sobers wasn't great until him started play overseas.
Okay. I never check Sobers numbers. I'll check Sobers.
Who else you say?
But I know. No, same thing Sobers. Same thing with Sobers. Yes. Sobers benefited from playing Sheffield Shield cricket in Australia.
I did not say he didn't benefit. Sobers made the West Indies team as a star player, young boy. Learn that.
You agree that Rowan Canai and Wes Hall were not great before that they started to tour overseas and play in England Australia.
Once you could make the West Indies team in those years, you were special.
No. Or how so?
Because only special cricketers could have made the team in those days.
No, what are you talking about? When we look, what do you call special? You're saying somebody whose bowling average was in the high 30s was special? The high 20s was special?
Rohan Kanai was a special cricketer before he traveled out of the
Ask a simple question. Somebody whose bowling average was in the high 20s.
Who is that?
Wes Hall.
Yeah.
His average was in the high 20s when he made the West Indies team.
Very good bowler.
And his average didn't start to fall until he started to tour overseas.
He was a very good bowler when he made the West Indies team. He would
Lord
have benefited.
Mercy.
He would have benefited.
Orville, what do you call a special cricketer? We use numbers on this thing.
Very good.
What bowling average do you call a special cricketer?
He was very good before he left.
Orville, what do you call a special cricketer?
I am saying he was very good. So me take back special.
Orville, your argument falling apart. Let's even move on. Again, as we enter the 70s, the West Indies again were not the best team in the world going into the 70s. That belonged to England. England was the best team coming out of the 60s going into the 70s. And again, we had players who became great players, like, I think I called them already, Gordon Greenidge, Larry Gomes, our boy Viv Richards, Michael Holt, who all benefited from playing cricket in England.
I agree.
Huh?
I agree.
So again, I'm going to say, Gordon Greenidge, Viv Richards, Larry Gomes, these guys did not have great averages before they started to play in England. So are you saying that it is the 4 games in the Caribbean or the 8 games in the Caribbean that made them great versus playing in a league that was tougher than the one that they were playing on here in the Caribbean?
All right, you got more than 5 minutes. Anything new?
Wait. You're not answering the question.
All right,
you're not answering the question.
I've answered.
You're running.
Yes, I'm running.
Leave the great Orville Higgins running.
All right, later.
Orville, because Zidane tomorrow.
Yeah, cool. So that was Dwight with his Dangerous in 5, asking me to answer the same questions I've been answering for 3 weeks. It's getting a little boring. Next one. Yeah. Hello.
Orville.
What's up?
Yeah. Tell Chateau say, right?
Yeah.
Live. Alvin Kalisharan, Ryan Fredericks. Was in playing for Guyana when them start play for the West Indies. Them come, all right. They were Sugar Estate players when they come to Jamaica. When Clive got 190, I didn't know the play for West Indies. When Fredericks got to Australia, he wasn't playing for West Indies. It was great because he replaced at 1967.
Hold on. No. Slow down. Wait, so what you want? So what you say again?
No. Dwight Chatter said, is when some of the star West Indies players go to England, they improve.
Yes.
Which I can mention 3 of them. Clive Lyde, Roy Fredericks, and Alvin Kalisharan. They just play 1 season for Guyana until they met the West Indies side and went away.
Yeah.
Right? So when they talk about that and talk about county cricket, the great Gilchrist, right? When you met
me not understand what you said. What you said, give me let us look at Fredericks. What you say about Fredericks now?
When Fredericks met the West Indies side, right?
Uh-huh.
He was great. The West Indies, he make him name. He never go to England go learn to play cricket.
Yes.
It also goes for Clive Lyde and Alvin Kalisharan.
So they were regional stars before they became
because I
stars.
remember when Kalisharan making debut for Guyana, he make 75 run out at Sabina, right? I think him and Basil Butcher was batting, and Basil Butcher drive outlet miles.
Yeah.
And he never back up, and he go on. He never make 75 overnight. He never make face a ball, right? When Ralph Fredericks make him debut for West Indies, Vincent Adams and Stephen Comarsh was Guyana opening partner, and 1967, right? When Myers Fick and Fredericks coming from Myers, he make him mortal against Barbados, and that's why he make. When guys like make the 191 of Sabina, he never make Guyana side yet because he toured England, and it was in England where he performed. So there were good players before them go to England.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Now, you see, earlier on when the program started, I was about to ask you to play your original theme song, the announcement at the program, because when Stratton, yourself, Robbie Robinson, and Dr. Wright, I remember one day, the late Bumpy called one I call a bug, and I think Stratton and Robbie said, watch out, you say if you don't apologize, don't call back the program. So now we have players, callers, abuse people next to liable, right? And they have to stop because you played a while ago, said the team, if you don't respect the callers or whatsoever the case, right, they are world without it. Those were Vice and Robbie Robinson.
No man, but I'm monitoring it. Nobody can get away with them thing there again, no boss. I'm monitoring it.
Exactly, that's why I say you must enforce the original because when you
No, man, they not tell us me enforce it, man. Don't you don't have to tell me if you do what I'm doing.
Okay, sir, thank you.
All right, cool. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited. Park as home side Newcastle came from 2-0 down to equalize with defending champions Liverpool before Liverpool secured the 3-2 win through a 10th minute extra time goal by 16-year-old Rio Ngoma.
Just outside the area, low shot in, Gravenberch, and Ekitike has a chance at the edge of the area, and 20 seconds into the second half. On. Here comes a throw from Livramento, headed away by Gravenberch, back to Livramento. He sends over a cross, Bruno! The captain has just headed them right back into the match. 57 minutes. Here it comes through the middle. Byrne looking for it. Kanate's got hold of him. Byrne helps on. Osula! It's there! Oh my word! William Osula has come off the bench to score a massive goal at a time when Newcastle United need goals.
Liverpool's manager spoke after the game.
I waited quite long with Rio because he was already ready to come in. But they were having set piece after set piece after set piece. But the moment he came in, he's done so well in pre-season, have impacted many games. And he's not afraid to play wherever he is. And great finish, great attack from the whole team.
Liverpool manager Arne Slot, and that's Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
Are you ready for something mega?
Spend $6,500 or more before GCT. Drop your entry in the box and you can win a 2025 Hyundai Tucson. It's the Mega Wheels 2 promotion. April 5th to September 28th. Second prize, a $50,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Third prize, a $30,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Brought to you by Hyundai, Redstrom, Heineken, True Milk, Grace, Walker's Wood, Downing, CPJ Daiquiri, and Carryburst. Choose concentrate. Only at Megamart. Locations island-wide. Megamart. Best value by far. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Rating Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Do you want the keys to discovering your God-given purpose? Would you like a strategy to fulfill your unique destiny on earth? How about a map to help you navigate the twists and turns on your journey of life? Do you, don't you, will you, won't you? If I coax you, would you want to? Don't you want to? Aren't you going to? Oh, come on, you said you would. Hey, this is Everton Thomas, your friend, your bishop, from the Emmanuel Apostolic Church International with headquarters at 12 Slide Road in Kingston, Jamaica. And I'm inviting you to join me this and every Friday at 11 a.m. right here on this station for Insights, inspiring conversations for everyday life. That's Insights, Fridays at 11 a.m. God bless you now. Stay awesome.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
You know, people of Jamaica, I want to know, those of you who still sitting on the fence with that like a county argument, county cricket argument. My argument is simple, that by the time these gentlemen went away to play cricket, they were already well on their way to becoming star cricketers. What do you think would happen if Desmond Haynes, let's say he started playing county cricket when he was 21. What do you think would have happened if Desmond Haynes never did a play no cricket in the region, till him at 21 years old, would whichever county him go, what stage you think him cricket career would have done? Let's say when Viv Richards first got England and I played league cricket before him started play county cricket. Let's say he was 20 years old. Let's say up to bit from him born till him at 20, a volleyball him used to play, no cricket. What are the chances that England could have made Viv into what he was? Though I'd say 45 to 50%. That means Viv was half the cricketer he was because of county cricket. You know? My argument is that between 6-year-old and 20 years old, at that stage, they make you into a sportsman. You know? The other part of your career is icing on the cake. There's what I'm trying to tell this dude. You learn a lot of what you learn about sports. You will learn as a youth, let's say 6 to 19. The things where you learn after that can't be half of what makes you good, my boss. You have to be good before you go away, before you make West Indies, before you go away to England. If Desmond Haynes them did a wait to play cricket till them at 19, you want to tell me that county cricket would make them half as good as how they turn out? Not true. Not a good thing, also, but do I not understand that? Next call. Hello. G-Star.
Afternoon, Mr. Higgins.
How are you?
I'm decent to know about yourself.
I'm good, man. Good.
All right, good to hear.
Yeah.
It's ironic that you just mentioned something about the cricketers would be well on their way. Because
well on their way to what?
Well on their way to whatever you were talking about.
Well on their way to being good cricketers.
No, I just found it ironic, right? Because that's what we were discussing.
Because
yesterday.
they already were. When Viv Richards left Antigua.
No, I'm not arguing that.
He was already a good cricketer. You know?
No, I'm just saying it's ironic.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to leave the whole on our way thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave that for another time or at the end of my call if I get enough time.
Yeah.
What I want to talk about is the fact that you can make a decision or you can evaluate a decision before things actually unfold. Let me give you an example.
Then who say you couldn't?
No, what you're saying is not wise.
It's not wise to say it's poor.
Yeah.
If assuming that the person who you put in that position has a track record of success.
Yeah. So let me give an example now in terms of selection.
Yeah.
When the Minnesota Timberwolves had 2 picks in the first round, right?
Uh-huh.
And they selected Johnny Flynn and Ricky Rubio over Steph Curry, who was the leading scorer in college 2 years in a row. No, I'm telling you.
No, but I say me don't know how good those two people are, so me wouldn't be able to judge.
No, well, they're not in the NBA. And Johnny Flynn lasted like a year or two in the NBA. It was a horrible decision.
Still don't know how good they are.
And I said that before. All right.
Right.
So let me put you on the witness stand.
Yes.
Mr. Higgins. Oh, by the way, Boxwood said I was a horrible liar, so that is where I'm going this route. Right?
Uh-huh.
All right. There was a debate between the incorrect one and the preacher man. Do you remember what that debate was about?
No.
It was about whether the government should have bid on the World Cup of cricket or not.
Yes.
Right?
I remember that.
And the word that was introduced is a blunder. Would you say a blunder is a poor decision, Mr. Higgins?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, did the World Cup happen already?
No, it World Cup never.
So you were promoting a debate where one party was saying that the government had blundered, which is making a poor decision, even though the World Cup hasn't gone yet. You don't find that ironic?
No, because the context is on your way to winning something. No, none of the people who said that we should have bid for the World Cup thought we would be winning anything.
No. They thought that Jamaica would have profited. That's the win.
No, but
the profit is a win. No, Jamaica's profit
no.
is a win.
No.
Making money is a win.
And I'm saying
boosting the economy is a win.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Making money is not a win.
It is for Jamaica, yes.
No. I'm saying when I said you can't say you're on your way to winning, I'm talking in a sport.
No. That's a completely different thing.
That is exactly what.
No. That's a completely different. We're talking about can it be a poor decision, Mr. Higgins? Keep up.
No, but I'm saying you can't say the decision was a poor decision until results.
But And you
results
were promoting a debate.
Yes, but that was not
precisely that. Don't you find that a little bit hypocritical?
And I'm saying, my boss, you can't say the decision was poor unless the results about winning.
Mr. Higgins,
when you hold on,
let me break
hosting
it down
a World Cup or not hosting a World Cup is not about winning anything, my boss.
Hold on, now. Let me break it down in simple terms. The debate was about
the debate was not about winning anything.
No, the debate was about whether the Jamaica should have bid for the World Cup, right?
Different context.
Correct?
I'm saying you can't say you're on your way to winning championships, my boss.
Mr. Higgins.
No, you're saying we were
conflate two different issues.
No, that's what you are doing.
Mr. Higgins, we're talking about whether you can say something is a poor decision before it
before
unfolds.
winning. That was the context. Don't forget that word. Winning. WINNING.
Mr. Higgins.
Or qualifying for a championship.
What is Rudolph's speed? What is Rudolph's speed in that decision? Break down that for me.
What is
that's what we're talking about, you know.
What is
we were talking about Rudolph's speed being next to the coach.
Rudolph's speed is trying to get us to win some games to qualify for a championship.
All right. So let me ask
hold on, let me host the show. When we are talking about bidding for a World Cup, there was no championship at stake.
Mr. Higgins, sometimes you think very minute and very myopic. In this sense, what was the purpose of Jamaica? In other words, what would we have gained from bidding on the World Cup?
We were not thinking about winning a championship.
Mr. Higgins, answer the question, please.
Tourism benefits. Marketing the country.
Would that be a win?
No, that is not a win. You don't win nothing. Big man, when you market Jamaica, why you win?
Mr. Higgins, hold on my turn now. In business, when you make a profit, you're winning. When you make a net loss, you're losing. Do not do that now.
So if Jamaica, hold on. Jamaica bid to host World Cup.
Yeah.
We win. With a win.
We make a whole heap of money. That's a win for Jamaica. Yes.
We don't, hold on now. We don't know whether you're going to make a lot of money yet. Is that a win? But I was talking in a sporting context.
No, but it's real life, so we can use sports.
No, but I don't use the term win in the context where I use it. A sports media that I about.
Mr. Higgins, when you make lots of money, hold on, man.
No, man.
When you make lots of money, you're winning.
When you said we were on our way, you were talking about qualifying
Mr.
for
Higgins,
a basketball tournament.
This is why you get disgusted because what you're doing is changing the goalpost.
I'm not changing nothing. You said we were qualifying. Let me host the show, sir.
I'm going to say what I'm going to say after.
Yes, you were talking about qualifying for a basketball tournament. And we were well.
You see, Mr. Higgins, no.
Not that you did say we were well on the way to do it.
We are, as I said, we're not talking about on the way. We are, Mr. Higgins.
Then that, Mr. You shouldn't do.
Can you make a decision before something unfolds? So Rudolph's speed and qualifying for the World Cup, those are two different things.
But that's not what I chided you about. I chided you about saying that the basketball team is on their way to qualifying for the World Championship.
Mr. Higgins, drink some coffee.
Wrong context.
Those are two different.
But I never chided you about the other one. Me chided about the basketball one.
You did. Mr. Higgins.
What me chided about Rudolph's speed?
We were talking about you and Boxwood had the conversation, you know.
What did I chide you about?
You said that you cannot when you're evaluating. Sorry. When you're evaluating a decision, you cannot say that the decision is poor. You can say it's a good decision, but you cannot say that the decision is poor. Does that sound familiar to you?
So let me answer.
Do you remember the conversation?
I'm saying, if you ask the question more than once, I have
Googled it. Do you remember? No?
What I remember saying is, you are saying it was hiring Rudolph Speed was one of the worst decisions you ever made.
There you go, genius. Fine. Thank you. Now you're cluing in.
Then let me say me a big man. And I'm saying, for you to say it's the worst decision ever, you would have to wait until the results of what Mr. Speed was brought there to do.
Okay, stop now. And I am saying you promoted a debate on the very same thing that you're saying we shouldn't do. You admitted that before the World Cup of Cricket happened, that we should have bid. The government made a mistake. A mistake is a poor decision, Mr. Higgins. What you need to do is apologize to the people for talking out two sides of your mouth.
Me never know debate in my boss. I set up a moot.
You promoted the debate.
I promoted a moot where two different sides are arguing upon two different things.
And you also told the people, hold on, you also told the people that Jamaica should have bid. Don't forget that part.
Yes, I did.
That's a mistake. That's a poor decision.
Why is it a mistake to say we should have bid? What is wrong with you, people? Hold the line. Well, you try too hard, didn't you?
No.
Hold the line.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Feel, make it easy for you get your money. So if you're happy, get a thing from your brother or mommy. Hey, it's a not instant, it's a MoneyGram. Zoom, Ria, check your phone, your money land. VNBS money transfer. CFA, faster, easier. Sign up for VNBS direct to bank account transfer today. No matter step out, fit in the line. Straight in your account, money reach long time. VNBS money transfer.
Are you the father?
Are you the mother?
Be sure.
Do the DNA test.
Polygenics Consulting. We are the DNA place. Call or WhatsApp us at 876-313-0577 for free consultation. We are open every day with locations island-wide.
Be sure. Do the DNA test. You deserve peace of mind. Call or WhatsApp us at 876-313-0577.
Polygenics Consulting. We are the DNA place.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
G-Star.
I need an apology from Box Food in the car. I'm saying my lawyer skills wasn't up to point.
Hold on.
You're dead.
Hold on. Who do I think is the greatest batsman that has ever lived?
Dan Bradman.
Can I organize a debate on radio?
Yeah.
Who is the best batsman of all time, Bradman or Lara?
Absolutely.
The fact that I organize a debate between Bradman and Lara and push it, John Brown and Tom Stroke will be debating Bradman and Lara. Does that mean that I, Orville Higgins, doesn't have a clear side we're meeting?
No, it doesn't. But if that's all you did, it would be fine. But you know what you did on record, Mr. Higgins?
What am I doing?
Let the record show that you said Jamaica should have bid on the Cricket World Cup before the Cricket World Cup transpired.
Because I think...
So therefore, hold on, give me 10 seconds.
Because the benefits we would have gotten
have nothing... The government made a poor decision. That's just normal reading the line.
Listen and don't sound silly.
No.
I'm gonna show you now. I'm gonna show you now.
Killer?
Then hold on, let me say something up, sir. Stop badgering me.
I'm not badgering.
The results of West Indies, the benefits of hosting the World Cup is all about marketing Jamaica.
And bottom line, which is money. Don't forget that.
Yes,
money.
and I'm saying marketing Jamaica has nothing to do with the performance of the West Indies. Whether we win, lose, or draw, Jamaica would be marketed. My whole point of saying we should have put a bid is to give exposure to land, to brand Jamaica. And that isn't tied in with the West Indies performance at all.
You are stuttering badly right now. Because you know why you're stuttering? Because you're talking filth. Let me tell you, Mr.
Next call. Me can't do it. No,
hold on. What's the problem? What's the problem now?
No, man, me not.
Hold on.
Hold on. G-Star.
Hold on. This is what you turn to know.
G-Star, I'm warning you.
About what?
Don't tell me something attack filth with what me I say.
Okay, how is Bramble?
Better you say Bramble. Me not do that.
Okay.
So what is filth? Hold on a big man.
So much better.
You gotta listen to me I say. What is filthy about saying my push for Jamaica to host World Cup had nothing to do with the cricket on the field?
It doesn't matter your motivation.
But it's about exposing our market.
I don't care why you vote for PMP or JLP. The point is you voted. You said, hold on, no, Mr. It's my time now, please. You said you cannot call something a poor decision before it transpired. You said
that is when the results are at stake.
Mr. Higgins.
Listen, man. When there are results to be
with the cricket World Cup.
No, the results didn't matter.
They didn't.
No.
Jamaica economy don't matter.
G-Star, Jamaica would be exposed. The thing would be marketed. The results of the cricket on the field wouldn't make a difference to that process.
No, but Jamaica lost money. That was the whole point of the debate. The whole point. The why thing Garvey came in
And
with money
some of us felt that the money would be worth the marketing.
So don't go around that now. This whole thing was about
What am
money.
I going around?
Because the whole thing about us bidding for the Cricket World Cup was the bottom line.
I don't understand what you're saying. I'm saying we could have used the exposure.
And the money, that's the whole point. The whole point is, okay, when Garvey came on and said, Barbados made this much, St. Vincent made this much, what was he talking about?
But may I tell you something? Whether
Cricket West Indies made how much?
Listen.
What were they talking about?
I'm saying whether they made the money or not wouldn't have changed. Barbados would still have been exposed. I don't understand what you said.
Mr. Higgins, before I go, in closing, let me say this. Give me 30 seconds to wrap up. This is what they do in a conclusion, right? Introduction is like a conclusion. So, you said you cannot call something a poor decision.
Where results are at stake. No.
I will say for the last time, you said the government should not have bid for the World Cup.
No, man, I said they should have.
They should have, sorry.
I said they should have.
Therefore, the government blundered like what my boy was said, incorrect one. You cannot say one thing outside your mouth and then on the other side of your mouth say something different. That is contrary opinion.
But let me show you.
Or philosophies.
Let me say what I said. You can't say something is a poor decision when the results don't come yet. Now
And
the
Cricket World
results
Cup didn't come yet. Yeah.
the results that I'm talking about would be there no matter what. Jamaica would have been exposed to the world. So we can't lose. Once the world descends on Jamaica to watch World Cup cricket, results don't matter. So the only question now is what it would have cost me for promoting.
So it was a win-win for Jamaica.
It was a win-win for Jamaica.
So Jamaica. So you think that Jamaica made a mistake?
Yes.
It was a poor decision by the government.
Yes.
And the Cricket World Cup didn't transpire before you said that, correct?
We don't know what the results would have been.
But I'm saying the Cricket World Cup didn't transpire before you had the
When I said didn't transpire, what do you mean?
Meaning it didn't happen yet.
No, but the results never matter.
That's all I have to say. No more questions. But I rest my case.
All right? For you to rest a case, G-Star, you've had to have a case.
Okay.
And you don't have no case right now?
And tomorrow, it's on the way. Jamaica is on the way to qualifying for the Basketball World Cup. All right?
Oh, we're on the way.
Because this is over. This one is over. All right?
It is.
Yeah, man. You talk up two sides of your mouth. All right? Cool.
So G-Star killed me, people. So let me just break it down. Now, when I say you can't say it's a poor decision to hire a man, you have to wait until the man set out on the job what he do. Now, because this man is in a result-based business. So you can't say it's a poor decision to hire unless the results, and you don't know what results this man will bring yet. Now, in the case of saying that Jamaica should bid for a World Cup, there are no results. My statement was not tied into what result West Indies would have. Jamaica cannot lose by the commercial or the commercials or infomercials that would be beamed all over the world. Now, one could argue that whether the money that we would have paid for those infomercials would have been worth it. That's a separate argument. But would Jamaica have benefited from hosting a World Cup? Yes, there is no question about that. G-Star's ability to not understand that is amazing. Jamaica has nothing to lose by hosting world events except, you could say, money. So the question is, was the $3 million US that it would have cost us be value for the commercials that we were going to, or the exposure we were going to get? Now that is the question. But would we get benefits either way? Yes. So now you can argue whether the money that is being put up would have been worth it. So you can't say me think we should have bid. I think the money that we would have spent would have been worth it. Especially when people tell me what we did spend
for advertise in the Super Bowl. I don't know what that have to do with whether a man qualify a team or not. When you're not sure what the results are gonna be. So you have to wait till the results. I mean, I need to wait. Jamaica would benefit from hosting the World Cup. I don't understand why G-Star can't get that point though. My God. What you say now, Miss B? Which one? Oh, WhatsApp or the YouTube? Anyone out of the two? Let me go WhatsApp.
Text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
The lawyer of the year is G-Star. This is Highgate. Highgate is becoming increasingly more ridiculous, so we dismiss that. Hey, Orville, Shortman from North Carolina. Applying for the World Cup is not winning. Jamaica would be gaining. Winning is when you're competing or gambling. That's what I was trying to explain. That is what I was trying to explain. Putting Jamaica upon the map, there is no lose to lose. We would benefit. Lord Jesus. I agree with you, Orville. No matter what, Jamaica would be exposed. Therefore, Jamaica would end up winning because there is no down point to exposure. That is the point. Bramble Highgate. From what you know, move right in Highgate. You don't know. You're that fired. Maybe the cooler get you. Dwight doesn't know what is meant by special players because he never played sports. His thing is research. However, his findings are always fictitious. These are the things when I said, brother. You ever hear them say there is no such thing as bad publicity? We benefit if we're up on the world stage. So we are winning either way, G-Star. Boy, you know, slow. Anyway, what we do now? Let me speak. We go back online. All right. Hello.
Yeah. Hello. How you doing, Mr. Higgins?
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
The man who is lucky to have callers like us to call. You know, sir, you should pop your collar and you should give yourself a round of applause and you should take a bow. Well, let me not say that because I might get cut off. Because you see, you have callers that you say that you want them to raise up on a level and you want them to this. And when the callers go and do their research, like G-Star just now, like Garvey earlier on, like Chateau, you say the people them are bother you. Bother you. You understand? And I think what they have done is that then take some time, do some research, and come up with some things. You understand? And instead of you say, look what I have done for the sporting world in Jamaica, I have made people start to read upon a level. You take it to art, Mr. Higgins, and you start to come up with some little foo-foo rule and some things, and say people are this, and say people are that. People are bother you, and all them things there. When all they are doing is just doing some research and coming with some things. And now I hear a new one that the people them say is because we went to overseas, England and so on, to play cricket, we were dominant. No me hear you tell me say, we were good. The debate was not, the discussion was not how good we were. It was about the going to England made the West Indies team dominant. When was the West Indies team dominant? Not when somebody named that me you calling were playing. Not when Lance Gibb was playing. Not when Garfield Sobers was playing. So why are those people mentioned in the debate? When we were dominant, Mr. Higgins, is from, I would have said, 1982 to 1995, when we lost at Savannah Park against Australia, right? We never used to beat England. We were not dominant before county cricket. We were not beating Australia before started playing in Australia. And after we stopped going to England and stopped playing overseas like so, we stopped beating those teams on a regular basis, Mr. Higgins. Now, what say you?
Okay. You notice, me not interrupt you. You notice, right? Maybe 2.5 minutes. No interruption. I'm going to ask you one simple question. Why was England taking our cricketers in the 80s and the 70s at a greater rate than they are taking them now. Hold the line. We're coming back.
Yes.
Go straight to Western Sports for all your track and field needs, like spikes, high jump equipment, throwing implements, hurdles, not to mention your team tracksuits, running tights, vests, and shorts.
The time by Western Sports, the sports people, is
3 o'clock. It's now time for Hurricane Tip, sponsored by Azan Supercenter, the superstore for your home and more.
At the start of the hurricane season, look over your insurance policy to ensure it provides adequate coverage. Make an inventory of possessions. Photograph your house and all the rooms inside for insurance purposes. Check the storm surge history and elevation of your area.
Hurricane Tip was sponsored by Azan Supercenter, the superstore for your home and more.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's alright.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton, what's up, Pastor Liz?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, September 14th to October 5th, 2025. With the Teleton reveal on Sunday, October 5th at 11 a.m. Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372, or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789, or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida, or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us to be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, Badger. So that is my
Yes, sir. That question that you asked have no bearings on the mood, which is our dominance is because we went to England. However, I will give you an answer like this. Back in the 70s and 80s, there had no restriction of the amount of players that could be from overseas. None whatsoever, right? So a county could have live overseas player if they choose to. A restriction came and they could only have how many? You know the law, the rule. There was a restriction on the amount of players that that could be played in county cricket, right? And that is why the amount of players is now limited to play in county cricket because there's a rule there.
My time now? So you believe that the reason why more West Indians are not playing county cricket is because of the restrictions on overseas?
Is this a part B to what I just answered?
Yes. You believe the reason? Hold on. You believe the reason why you're going to allow me to host the show anymore? Just tell me when you know why I'm host the show anymore.
I am not going to answer that question because I answered a while ago. So do you have another question?
No, I'm going to ask this question. You believe that the reason why Athanaze and Hodge and Graves and what about name Carty and these people not getting county cricket is because of the restrictions on overseas players?
Okay. So let me answer you like this again. Let me answer you like this again, right?
Yeah.
If what Dwight Chateau said is true, that Viv went to play county cricket with an average of 20, right? When he was averaging 20, right? Then I believe that anybody who's averaging 20, if it was back then when there was no rule, then they would have gone to play for England. Not England, in the county system. In the same way,
first of all, hold on, give me a chance.
Hold on.
But you Mr. Don't say me for hold on.
I'm answering the question.
No, but me interject now as the host. No, me interject now.
Interject when I'm answering the question?
But remember my question you answer.
Sorry. Yeah.
First of all, Viv never left the Caribbean to play county cricket.
All right. That is foolishness. Well, so continue.
He went to play.
That doesn't make sense to you say a while ago. So continue.
He went to play some lower leagues. And then, working with the county. But you say the restrictions, why? But me know another. We are
no problem.
Do you agree that we were producing better cricketers then than now?
What I will agree on is that back then we were playing less cricket than now. Okay?
We were doing what?
We were playing less cricket back then than now.
All right, may I interject as the host?
Less.
Hold on, may I interject? May I interject?
Okay. Yes, sir.
While we may have played less first-class cricket, we were not playing less cricket. Not true.
Oh, Jesus.
Viv Richards as a little...
What are we talking about?
Let me host the show.
What are we talking about?
You're going to make me host the show.
What are we talking about?
But I'm going to tell you if you just make me host the show.
Sorry, host the show, sir.
The reason why the West Indian boy was good in a way that these current guys now are not is against what you just said. They were playing far more cricket as little boy.
No. We are talking about organized cricket.
Organized cricket, me attack.
Oh, okay. How many organized cricket did Viv play down by Antigua?
I'm gonna tell you something about Viv that you probably
tell me that. I'm asking you a question. When you ask the question, I answer you. Answer my question.
You want to say how many
organized
you want me call the amount of games? Do you know that Viv Richards was banned for 2 years as a 17-year-old?
Jesus, Father God. So let me ask the question again.
Yes.
Organized cricket.
But it's not only my time. It's not only organized sports make you good enough. Pele became good not by play. Pele was good before Santos signed him at 16. He used to play a lot more competitive football.
Which cricket team Pele could play for?
Brian Lara was good before he started playing competitive cricket for Trinidad.
Okay. All right.
They had the basics. They used to play regular.
Brian Lara would be in this era, not Viv era. We'd have put Brian Lara over this era. And I'm saying to you that we used to play less
first-class cricket. But I know only first. All right. So my argument is, on a first-class cricket, make you good. You were good in order to play first-class cricket.
All right. So let me ask you a question. You can sit in your chair and tell me, say, Viv play more game as a youth than Chris Gayle?
No, me talk about the era now.
No. Me ask me a question.
No, me don't know about them. You asked me a question, and I'm saying.
Thank you very much.
But no. Let me host the show. What I'm gonna say is that the cricketers in that generation played far more high-quality competitive cricket before they were 18 than the current set of youth.
Far more high-quality cricket where?
From primary school up to first class.
Which primary school Viv go?
All right, Badger, you're being difficult. Come on.
You just talk what you don't know.
I
What
know.
I'm saying to
I
you
am
is
saying.
that
So let me say what you're saying
right.
again. My time again.
Yeah, and I'm saying to you.
Hold on,
and
let me
I'm
host
saying
the
to
show.
you, Mr. Higgins,
You will be
Mr. Higgins.
allowed, Badger, you will be allowed a few more minutes if you
Sure,
work
no
with
problem.
me.
Host the show, sir.
Good, sir.
Host the show, sir.
So this is
Yes,
my
sir.
argument. The cricketers in that generation played far more high quality, competitive cricket in their formative years than the current crop of youth. Are you going
What
to
was the level? What was the level of cricket in Antigua in 1970 when Viv used to go to school? Vis-a-vis Brian Lara when Brian Lara.
We leave it there, Badger. We leave it there. Big up here.
Yeah, man. Man, as I said.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Now, when they come in like that, people, it don't make sense to argue. The reason why we were producing more cricketers is because they look at you, them, everybody know it, including Badger, but he just wants to be difficult. Good thing he wasn't rude, and he must at least allow me to host the show, so him get a few more minutes. The reason why West Indies cricketers were better than now is because them used to play more often, more like a boy play, more competitive, so that by the time they got to first class cricket, they were special in a way that these are not. No other way about it. Good. Like we go back for your next one. Our music now. This one is from Mavado, and it's called Father God.
Father God, it's me again. Father God, it's me, your son again. Father, I know them a blow breath in a man. Warm today, Janus. Go this time. Father God, I make them fight me so hard. I lucky things to me no coward. A lucky thing me put me trust in the Lord. Them want me for dead in the mag like dog. No make do up your work and them get no reward. No make them get no reward. No make do up your work and them get no reward. No. Just see them sit down and a fight against me thing. Me laugh. I see him where Judas and him friend them did fight against the king. Read the Psalms and realize I know nobody them. Them a try set me up with this body them. Successful life that a bother them. Power up and kill his snake on the ladder them. Father God, I made them fighting so hard. A lucky things to me no coward. A lucky thing me put me trust in the Lord. Them want me for dead in the mag like dog. No make do up your work and them get no reward. No make them get no reward. No make do up your work and them get no reward. Yeah. Everybody know I see a gully man from. I feel make it out. I saw gully man done. Them a put me in a dark, make me holy lantern. From the gully house to me holy mansion. Can't take the visa, them can't do no sanction. No, everywhere me go I stand innovation. Jaja Pitney never lose in no occasion. Them know me, the new innovation. Hey, Father God, I make them fight me so hard. Lucky things to me no coward. A lucky thing me put me trust in the Lord. Father God, no make do up your work and them get no reward. No, no. No make do up your work and them get no reward. No, no. Father God, no make none of them get no reward. Father God, no.
Some Mavado with Father God, and that's our second selection. Let me tell you, the Badger did say one thing, that he was dead right. That people are now researching. You hear Garvey say him have a bag of notes in front of him. And I don't know that Dwight is really a man who not really understands sports, but he does research. Form the wrong conclusions when him doing research, but at least he does research. Now, callers to our radio program who are inclined to go research before them come to kind of host. Research at this level is a Orville Higgins thing. I want to know that. So my man says, "Stat you must build for me and OD and all them stuff." Because I have forced the Jamaican public. You can't come on the radio and just talk off of the top of your head. So in order to compete, man, I figured the research. Now, yes, I should take some credit for changing the culture. Because before me, that never used to happen. Man used to just come on the radio and just talk. Now men are forced to go do them research and study things, and to an extent, I'm happy for that. What is now happening, though, is that people are researching
and coming away with the wrong conclusions from what they're researching. So on the one hand, I have changed the culture, but on the other hand, the interpretation level from what we read leaves a whole lot to be desired. But Orville is responsible for that change in culture. So you're right, Badjo. I need to give myself a pat on the back. One more reason why I need my statue, or I would be. Because I do that virtually single-handed. Okay? May I take that perhaps? Thank you very much, Badjo. We're coming back after.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton, what's up, Pastor Lee?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, September 14th to October 5th, 2025. With the Teleton reveal on Sunday, October 5th at 11 a.m. Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372, or Jamaica National 200-00267789, or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida, or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Book and Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a Word in Time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's all right.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
You know what is the problem, Miss B? You know what is the problem with a few people who argue like Dwight Chateau? They don't understand the importance of your formative years in a sports, or in a education for that matter. Let me tell you, I used to be in the classroom. What do you think make a child bright? High school or in home environment? What do you think play a bigger part in a youth so-called bright? What I'm learning at him home and primary school, or what he does in high school? Well, I can tell you what. Show me a youth home environment and the parents where I'm at. The primary school when attached to. And I will tell you the ones within a certain level who will do well in high school. High school don't make you bright, If your name bright coming into high school, if you're the dunce coming into high school can't help you, People don't get what me I say when me I say your foundation as a youth in the Caribbean make them money good enough. Now, if as a high school them send you to give me one of the top high school in Jamaica, Campion, or them send you go on Woiwo High School. Now Campion can make a dunce youth bright, you know. That Campion not there for that, you know. Campion makes a bright youth brighter. You get the point? What makes you bright is not which high school you're going to. You did bright before you come to high school. Or you did dunce before you come to high school. Now there will be exceptions in MSP. You will have a youth coming a first farm at high school and a bright sparks in and him farm the fool and end up not the well. And there are times when you have the reverse. Where you have a boy in a first farm, him come in and a struggle and can't read and write so well, but with sheer determination, him come be a bright sparks in a fifth farm. But by and large, 80% of the youth them were bright in high schools, where youth were bright before high school. So high school polishes you, icing on the cake. But a bright youth a bright youth before high school, bright in a high school. Now this is the same thing me talk about cricketers. If you were not good as a sportsman up to your 18, you're not good again. And what you do before you're 19, that is largely responsible for how good you are as a sportsman. You know? Why do people argue that? Now can other people, rub you off and, put the icing on the cake? Of course. But me can't tell you. Just think about me I tell you about that academic exam. The reason why you do well in a high school, my boss, and bright, the youth will get him 10 subjects in a fifth farm. That youth there, 9 times out of 10, that youth there bright before him start high school. Good. Hello. Yo.
What is going on?
QC, what you say?
I don't know about that, because my son not so bright, but he passed 10 subjects. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, man, they know you and father, QC. A basic and primary school and home environment determine if you're bright, my boss. I know which high school you go.
Yeah, but I common sense that, man. If your foundation is strong, I was strong.
Then that me I tell you, man, about cricket. But any other sport, man. You think when whisper go out, where whisper go? Chelsea.
Left that, man. Me hear something I ask one nice question a while ago.
What?
What you ask? I was cricket side Pele play for.
No, I was trying to make the example. Pele went and played for Santos when he was 16.
No, I know what I'm saying.
But the work to get Pele to Santos, they done before Santos. I know Santos make Pele can't play.
When Baggio say, how Pele come in the argument?
Yeah, but because Baggio...
But level that. The question I'm going to ask.
Yeah.
Who stands to benefit more out of this West Indies going to England?
Both, because we did want the money and them did want the quality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then so how percentage coming about improve West Indies and this and that?
They wanted quality cricketers and we wanted the money. So we sell them with quality for money. Man, them say England 45% why we did that dominator because of England.
No man, I rubbish that man.
They're not straight foolishness that big, man. That is like saying 45% of the reason why me did bright at Mannings is because of Mannings.
Because the thing is that...
What kind of rubbish that big, man? That Bibs make me bright, big, man.
England was always... England wasn't a team who could have produced 4 fast bowlers like West Indies. When make batsman fearful and all them kind of something there.
Yeah.
You understand me I say? Yeah. So them relish them to come in the condition to get to understand how come the man is athletic. But knowing a black people, them athleticism in our blood, in our DNA. You understand me I say?
Yeah.
If you notice most of the sports, them, LeBron James, more than like sports, a black man dominated. So the athleticism and talent from which unability people born with, they're from Wapi Kill Philo.
No baby don't have Jubilee can't name band for play no particular sport.
Is that
Jubilee still don't have town?
Yeah man, Jubilee still don't have town. What may I say, Orville? You disagree with Craig Bartlett get a contract? Are we still in the central contract?
No. Craig have for working way back.
For what? When I try prove?
I mean when I try prove. His farm has been very average.
But it happened to everybody.
Yeah, but
Tell me what cricket away it happened to.
so what wrong
So, give the man.
what wrong if them say, boy, Craig, we not getting a contract, but you know mean him can't play for West Indies again.
No, I mean, no, if I get see as a go.
Yes, so him have to come back in a first class cricket now and prove say at his age he's still the future. He's still part of the future. Yes, then him not
play a 100 match.
yes, and me I said the man must say to him that we are no longer saying that you are an automatic part of the future. Prove it.
Brother, John Campbell at 32 and cricket matches at 32. I can't understand how we reach the cricket that way there. He man have a bad run of farm. He man have the most century in cricket.
Yeah, man, but that was then. Contracts is about what are you doing for me now, you know.
Well.
Otherwise, we could have just the Brian Lara contract.
The little man from Ghana. What's his name?
Which man?
Well, LBW ball a Stark and make ducks, man. What's his name again?
Where do what?
Kevin, am I little boy? I tell me, when you mean Kevlan Anderson. I really know all of them, you know. Kevlan Anderson.
Yeah.
Then the money, what them do to get contract?
Them are the future.
So, and what them do, I just pick a future without nothing on the board.
No, but remember, they not give me a contract, you know. So them look upon people where I play cricket. And say, boy, we want you to concentrate on cricket alone for the next year or two so that we can get the best out of you. So we are going to pay you for train and pay you for focus.
Come on, fire.
Them figures say, Craig Brathwaite at this stage, that him not a part of the immediate future. Then I said nothing wrong with that.
I rubbish man, man.
So we disagree.
Rubbish man. All right, look more.
All right, cool. People, me don't know how we're going to get this. You see, as a draft player, I'm a fairly decent draft player. And what me did I do when me a youth and I go high school? You think if me did take up draft now, man, I'd be a six level again. Damn, me know the same thing. Don't underestimate the importance of your formative years. Nothing at all. Sports, academics, them something there. So Desmond Haynes would have spent all his life up till him 19-year-old and learn how to bat and learn how to this and that. He spent 3 years in England, and we say England half responsible how good he is. 45 and 50%. You know, mad? What the baby, John? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, when Mr. P did call and I mentioned some player about them debut, what them play before West Indies, or them play West Indies before. When this about Alvin Calacharan?
I don't remember. Say Calacharan, I don't remember. To be honest, I don't remember.
Because we could have seen him say Calacharan play for West Indies before he play county cricket.
I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember.
So, well, if you don't remember, then you can. But Mr. P, Calacharan never play for West Indies before he play county cricket. Okay. He play county cricket before he play for West Indies.
Yeah.
Similar to a couple other man. Andy Roberts play county cricket before he play West Indies. Michael Walden play county cricket before West Indies. Collis King same.
No. Hey. Watch Michael Walden. Be very careful. Be very careful when you talk about Michael Walden. That means me have to start wonder when you set things down. Michael Walden.
Which year Michael Walden play county cricket?
See. You attack.
No, answer the question. No, if I'm saying wrong, if I said the wrong thing. I've said the wrong thing.
No,
so
man.
Give me the correct.
No, I'm going to allow you.
No, give me the correct thing. No, I said the wrong thing, so give me the correct thing. Me I correct the man about Alvin Calacharan. So you say you have a one.
I called some other.
Give me the right thing.
I called some.
I said Michael Walden. I said Michael Walden.
You're wrong with Michael Walden. Michael Walden never played county before he played test. Not true.
What did he play?
He played test cricket first before he played county bars.
Which year did he play county cricket?
Go do your research, man. You
say, Jay, that's like what a man can be difficult. You say I am wrong, so I'm telling you to give me the correct thing. Tell me.
Not only are you wrong, CC.
Not true. Tell me, Orville, tell me. Which year did he play county cricket? Which year? Which year did he play county cricket? Which year did he play for West Indies? I am wrong. ICC is wrong. I am wrong. I accept that I am wrong. So give me the correct year.
Me not like your tone, though. That's why I not tell you.
You're not even here if you don't like my tone, Orville.
You have to sound humbler than that if you want the knowledge about.
How do you think you talk to?
Eh?
Me and that.
You have to sound humbler than that.
Orville, you say I am wrong. So I'm saying to you,
Not only are you wrong,
I'm wrong.
Not only are you...
Higgins,
Well, I understand.
Orville Higgins, get out of your feelings and tell me if I am wrong, so give me the answer.
Hold on. You see them get out of feelings thing that you're upon you strike one. I'm going to tolerate him a little bit. You are embarrassingly and very, very wrong. Hold the line. Hey, big man, hold the line. You are embarrassingly wrong about playing test cricket, playing county before test. Very, very and embarrassingly wrong. And rather than just calm yourself, come out with attitude. And not talk about me and my feelings. You know, hey, say one more thing women are like. We'll come back after them.
Are you ready for something mega? Spend $6,500 or more before GCT. Drop your entry in the box and you can win a 2025 Hyundai Tucson. It's the Mega Wheels 2 promotion. April 5th to September 28th. Second prize, a $50,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Third prize, a $30,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Brought to you by Hyundai, Red Stripe, Heineken, True Milk, Grace, Walker's Wood, Downing, CPJ Daiquiri, and Carryburst. Choose Concentrate. Only at Megamart. Locations island-wide. Megamart. Best value by far. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited. Liverpool manager Arne Slot praised the grit and determination of his team for the away victory in a spectacular game in which they beat home team Newcastle 3-2.
Wow, it was an amazing atmosphere, and for us to stay strong together, and it had nothing to do with good football. It was just mentally being as strong as we were.
Newcastle may have driven the nail in their own coffin with the sending off of Anthony Gordon for a late tackle on the Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk, which left 2 stud marks on his leg. Newcastle manager Eddie Howe shared his thoughts on the challenge.
I've only seen it once back, and it was very quick as the game was going on. I think Anthony's going in full-blooded for the challenge. I think he's tried to pull out and slipped, and his momentum's taken him in. It didn't look good, but I don't think there was any intent.
Newcastle manager Eddie Howe, and that's Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
Registered voters, do you know where to vote on election day? To find out, you may call our toll-free number at 888-991-VOTE. That's 888-991-8683. Or visit our website at ecj.com.jm. Select Query Voters List and enter the required information. Free and fair elections. It's up to you. That was an important announcement from the Electoral Commission of Jamaica.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's all right.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going, and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so let me explain this now. So, Mr. P call and Mr. P mentioned, throw out our name and say them play West Indies before them play county cricket and one bag of thing, right? Orville never proceeded to correct Mr. P. Mr. P just short him name them and say it. So now I call some names and throw a name in there as a wrench for Orville now to come out and show up himself have tried to correct me, but he would not correct Mr. P. So you see people, Orville is correcting me if I'm wrong, which is rightly so, because I threw out the name in there as a wrench, Orville correct me. But when Mr. P mentioned the name, Orville did not correct Mr. P. So I just try to show you, say if I come and make a mistake, Orville will quickly try to correct me. If a next caller, who is probably not going to ask him certain questions, pertinent questions, or challenge his point or view, he will go after them. I'm case in point too.
Hold on. Hold on, brother. Hold on.
Message.
Hold on, my boss. You can't just talk like that. There's a moderator,
Moderator.
There's a moderator. You have to work with the moderator. You get me? You ready?
Go ahead.
Thank you very much, man. Now, you are assuming that me did know Mr. P wrong. I don't even remember what.
No, I don't.
No. Hold on. Big man, Mr. Make the moderator. Hey, make the moderator moderate. Now, you said I did not correct Mr. P, but I'm correcting you. Now, for you to say that, it means Mr. P would have said some things that I know need to be corrected, which is an assumption that you can't make, caller.
But,
that's A.
So
hold on, that's A. Let me moderate the show. Because you have just accused me of correcting you and not correcting Mr. P when you don't know that I know that what Mr. P is saying is wrong. On a little bit too ups. The other thing, hold on. Me I can moderate the show. But me have one more thing to say as a moderator. You said you just threw in Michael Holding name there, deliberately knowing it was a mistake. I don't believe you. Proceed.
So you don't believe that I threw Michael Holding name in there deliberately as something to catch you to come and
no, I don't believe that.
So you don't believe.
No.
But I don't believe that you never knew that Mr. P was wrong.
All right, fine.
I don't believe.
All right, fine. You can't choose
I don't believe. So you don't believe me and I don't believe you.
Fair enough.
All right? Fair enough.
Yes.
So that's why so my point was
see
to
that
say,
fair enough. Anything else you have?
All right, anyway, Orville.
Yes.
Prior to the 70s, right? So we know when West Indies could be dominant and thing. Prior to that period, West Indies, before that, would you like if you look at West Indies and England, they were trading blows between each other. West Indies will win some series, in the England won a couple of the series. But when they went into the 70s and a plethora of our players started going overseas and playing in the county cricket and stuff, as England never sniffed back a victory against West Indies during that period, right? Culminating even in that 1984 5-love in England, as you stated, when a lot of our players were playing county cricket like a couple of years before that. So would you say, what would you attribute to why they were able to compete against us prior to the 70s, but then after the 70s, in the 80s, why it became non-existent in terms of being competitive against us?
I just think during that time we were producing cricketers of a higher quality.
So you're saying that even though before that there was not an influx in county cricket and overseas, then we just weren't producing quality cricketers?
We were producing quality cricketers before, but during the 80s, we were producing a high quality number of players who came together around about the same time.
We came together and went into a professional environment
round about the same time. So we were very lucky we used to have high quality cricketers before, but them used to there was not such a mass amount in the same decade. For example, Gordon Greenidge made his debut in 1978. In 1974, Viv Richards made his debut in the same series. Desmond Haynes would have been 3 or 4 years after. Clive Lloyd would have captained the first time when Viv make him debut and Greenidge make him debut. Michael Holding make him debut 2 years after Viv make fame. And that kind of thing. Marshall was like 2-3 years after.
So that means
we were within a 5 or 6 year span.
So that means, I tell myself then,
yeah.
I feel like, me give luck 40% of the reason why we end up
luck
in that period. Man, we think so. We get lucky. So 40% of why West Indies was so dominant is because we ended up lucky in terms of producing a bunch of players coming together at the same time. So we need to throw that in an equation now. There's an element of luck involved. Would you say? Would you not say that?
Were we lucky to have had so many stars at one time? Yeah, I would say that. But I wouldn't give it.
Yeah, that's what I said. So which percentage? Much percentage they give luck?
5%.
So 20% of domestic, 5% of luck.
Yeah, the other 75 is what we were doing.
Yes, the other 75.
But hold on, no? You said that 5% luck and a football youth them did that play. A cricket them did that play. So these youths will end up being around at the same time. Could have been playing volleyball or hockey.
More I say something after that. In terms of football, right? Yeah. I think our players who play football in Jamaica, like when we look on the clubs, them any young player that we have coming up and them look good and we see like a talent in them. I think that the Premier League should have a rule where you mandate a certain amount of players at a certain age in your squad. Because when we look on it, Owen Jump, Orville score for Mount Pleasant. He's 16 years old, right?
Yeah.
Midfielder. You have the guy named Seymour Reed. He's 17 years old. He's playing for the New York City.
No, man, you're not giving no examples. If you say that the Premier League local JPL clubs must mandate 2 or so players of a certain age, you're not giving an example.
What I think it does now, it increases, like in terms of their development, accelerate their development to a stage when if the opportunity comes and they left to go overseas. By the time they're coming to play for Jamaica, they're like 20, 21, 22. So I think we're skipping a step sometime when we have the kids, them in the academy, but they're not getting exposure.
No, man, you're right. Remember, you're upon it long time. So, but guess what? Guess what I'm giving you credit for now? When you forget lick, you get lick. You see, your cricket example was always never going to be special. But you see, when you just with the football example, you said right off the bat, I believe that in our Premier League, we must include some, teenagers. Then you went on to give your supportive points. That's an improvement on the CC we normally have. You stated your thesis early, then you wanted to give some corroborating points. Continue along that way. So this was a positive call.
I go on the Orville. Now we come back to the county thing.
I know.
Remember, so without 25% now, So you see, your number go up.
No, me cut back down the 20% for county down to 15.
But anyway, Orville, you have to tell Nick, so when you give one comparison, you must give one base decade. Because I think in the 60s, the percentage in terms of...
No, man, CC, you're from cricket to football and back to cricket. We have to allow some. Yeah?
Next caller.
Respect. And your presentation is improving. I'll give you that. All right. How we stay now? Astar, we go back online. Hello.
Yes, hello, Orville.
Yes.
Yes, man, I'm here.
How are you?
Nice to see CC getting a nice run, a little longer than that of young Michael Holding.
Yes.
Who was born in 54. Perhaps he left KC around about 73. Make him test debut 75. Yeah, unlikely he would have, gone to England before. But him correct himself.
Yeah.
We are only 2 minutes from the break. But anyway, let me go. I first, Mr. Man, a big OD, so, like you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, it's a far cry from the example set by the illustrious Murty Perkins, Who would not have craved such adulation.
No.
Anyhow,
yeah.
Great it was to hear G-Star it was, reminding us of that debate between correction and preacher.
Yeah.
Whether we should or should not hold the World Cup, entertain the World Cup thing. Yes. Great to be reminded of it. Yes, and you make a point that bidding for the World Cup was a win-win thing.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't, because if you spend money that not commensurate with the publicity you get, then you say you waste the money. So if you spend too much money and get a little bit of promotion, then it's a loss. So G-Star was really onto something. Just like the football we bought in 98 in France when we reached the World Cup football. Mm-hmm. And we spend a bag of money on this ball.
But I wasn't talking about a ball. I thought the promotion of your country. Different
Right,
thing.
but
Different
I'm saying you
context.
can lose from the promotion.
Hold the line. We're coming.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Are you ready for something mega? Spend $6,500 or more before GCT. Drop your entry in the box and you can win a 2025 Hyundai Tucson. It's the Mega Wheels Tour promotion. April 5th to September 28th. Second prize, a $50,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Third prize, a $30,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Brought to you by Hyundai, Redstrom, Heineken, True Milk, Grace, Walker's Wood, Downing, CPJ Daiquiri, and Carryburst. Choose Concentrate. Only at Megamart. Locations island-wide. Megamart. Best value by far. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
Needs your inspection certification or GER compliance certificate to connect to the grid? Whether you are in Jamaica or the diaspora, the Jamaica Master Electricians Alliance is your power partner. Get trained, certified, and connect on sparky.edu.com. Learn the Jamaica safety codes and standards and level 1 and 2 training absolutely free. Call 876-807-2639 or 876-230-2437. Plug in, power up, shine bright.
Save when you charge your electric vehicle with JPS. It's even more affordable than gas. Our Charge and Go network offers the fastest electric vehicle chargers, so you can power up in as little as 30 minutes. With over 39 charging points island-wide, you'll always find a convenient place to shop, eat, work, or relax while you recharge. The Charge Lab app and Charge and Go RFID card make it easy to pay and track your charge right from your phone. Start charge. Learn more at jpsco.com/charge and go.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Back with you, Sanjigo.
Yes, just in 2 minutes, and this is the substantial point, and I hope Zidane is listening, and perhaps Nick also, because, and this is with respect to this cricket in England and all of that, because Zidane ascribed 15%, Nick, I think somewhere about 15, and you creeping down from 20 to 15 too.
Yeah.
I've been listening attentively, and I must say, I think most of the people, including yourself and Zidane and Baggio and everybody, are really saying the same thing.
No, man. Chateau said 45% to
right. All right. Statistically, where I come from and where people like Carl Stone, Don Anderson, even Mark Wignall come from, anything above 5%, a big deal. Then you 3%, but 5, you said 5. So when a man talk about 10%, you talk about icing on cake. The icing on a cake is really 10% of the cake. So we're all saying this exact thing. When a man
Sanjigo, stop. One man is saying 45%, and me saying 15%.
Leave that one alone. Leave that one alone.
Then how you say we are pushed together?
No, I'm dealing with like the 20% argument.
No, the continuation of this argument is saying 45%.
No, but I just today come up with that.
No, man, I'm not today. I'm not saying no call yet.
And him been pushing the argument long time.
No, man, but he said it yesterday, in fact.
All right. A very important point made by Garvey, though, was that, because you asked him about West Indies and all of that. He made a point about Australia. He was trying to extract Australia from the discussion because situation in Australia is very much simulated what is happening in West Indies, the long, hot, dry thing. And where New Zealand uses that example again to show a relatively poor performance in New Zealand because New Zealand condition akin to that of England. And we don't really familiarize ourselves with New Zealand as we do with England. So Garvey was really onto something there. But I agree with you also. from the days that when all Gary Sobers, Collie Smith, Roy Gilchrist. You know, when Collie died, it was in England, them there. Yes, you're correct, Orville. England pick out the cream of the crop. England pick out the best. England pick out the great talents. Gary Sobers, Collie Smith, Roy Gilchrist are all playing in England when Collie died. What's the name of the gentleman now? Opener here. Gordon Greenwich. Yes, Gordon Greenwich is a perhaps a sort of out of the world case in that he's most time cricketer England him learn it, you know?
Yeah, man. He was a little boy. He grew up in England.
Yeah. And Gordon Greenwich speak of how much him learned by opening the batting for Hampshire with Barry Richards.
Yes.
Barry Richards was reputed to the best batsman in the world at the time.
Yes.
And interestingly, when Yaga toured South Africa in '82, Barry Richards played for South Africa, you know. And we miss him in Test cricket because everybody say, I greatest batsman in the world, but he wasn't playing Test cricket. But the essential argument, though, is that 15% is really substantial in my book.
Yeah, but the argument was, Mr. Dwight has said 45%.
No, we wouldn't go so far, man. But if you build a cake...
So hold on. So you agree...
Sometimes people strip off the icing and eat the cake.
So you agree with me that may make more sense than Dwight on that topic?
Well, I'm saying the percentages conflict with the general statement.
No. Do you agree that 15% is making more sense than 45% as it
Certainly,
relates?
and 15% is polishing.
They said that we don't know.
Yeah, 15% is polishing, and polishing is important. Everything is important.
Say this, St. Diego, and I promise you won't die.
No.
Say this after me. Dwight Chateau.
That is different from arguing that England never really make... Remember in Orville?
Hold on, St. Diego.
I tried to convey the concept of the margin of your one time. One time I tell you, if the bridge can hold 100 car and 101 go upon it, the bridge got tear down. It's the 101st car that tear down the bridge. So, going to England, polish us. And remember...
But I agree, my boss.
England and all them team, all of them side, they had good teams.
Why you not... Why you not knocking...
in England.
Why you not knocking Dwight for his 45%?
Yeah, man, he gone too far with that, man.
Then say that. Say after me.
But the 5% is what made us world conquerors.
Well, I know. Say after.
It's the 5% that made us able to conquer Mike Gatting, Graham Gooch, a big bad Sidonville.
Them don't know.
Oh, so that's the 5% or 10 or 15, as Zidane would put it. And I hope Zidane hear that one. And Nick, I think Nick gave it 15 too.
So say after me.
I will work with 15%. So but that 15% take you over the hump.
So say after me now. Dwight, your 45% is ridiculous. Orville is closer to the
yeah, man, 45 is real. No, man. We're talented. England wouldn't take you unless you have the basics.
No, man, I know that more you said. More you said verbatim.
I want you remember that Collie Smith, one of the first
St. Diego.
Who got mash up England.
St. Diego, you're 5 minutes
gone.
No, man, St. Diego, you're 5 minutes gone. You're not right. I will leave it. You know me know St. Diego the way I said that. But St. Diego knows that 45% something be a joke. The only time we talk about 45% that is a rule. But 45% due to county cricket why Viv them did so good. Don't know, man. Hello. Oh,
excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
A youth foundation in the world matters, not just in the Caribbean and everything else you said on the matter is elementary. So that person sound like in the on my side. Badger, your argument has no substance. You never say why him not a substance, him just say it. It would have been nice if you say why. Highgate again. If all publicity is good publicity, why Shannon Sharp lost his job and big sponsors after it became, Lord have mercy, we are talking about them. Something, man. You never hear that saying that, Highgate? All publicity is good publicity. No, but we're not about like when a man sexually involved, boy, I may tell you. G-Star, you is a clown. I don't know who said that, but the person no left no number, no name. Person didn't leave a name. It's a Jamaican number. All right, so that look like it on YouTube. But why don't tell us why you don't think G-Star was a clown, or why Badger argument has no substance? It's nice if you know say why you not say what I say. You know what I mean? All right, hello. Just like how me the one who explain to me why I think me not make sense. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Orville?
Oh, this is Bello.
What's going on, man? Well, we're not great with the voices, man. Listen.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk a little bit about the impact of county cricket on the West Indies players. I was, it's one thing I went to research. What is the percentage of icing on a cake?
Yes.
That if I found that ratio, then that's the exact amount of percentage. I would assume is somewhere between 10 and 15%.
Okay.
You see, county cricket to me was like finishing school.
Yes.
You had to have. I mean, today you made the greatest point you've ever made in all your time on radio.
What that now?
You know what that point was?
Which one?
The point that said you cannot be bright in high school. I loved it. Because basic
No, you
and
can be bright
primary-
in high school, but high school
No,
is generally not
no,
what,
man, but
what
it can't
causes
start
brightness.
there.
Yes, right.
It can't start there. It can't start there. The foundation, basic and primary school education. If you never bright from
And
there
home
to far-
environment. Don't talk about home.
and your home,
Yes.
right? And your home, the encouragement of your parents to, because they have to. It's a combined effort,
Right.
But the point is that icing on the cake is somewhere, to my estimation, it depends on how much you love frosting, is between 5 and 15% of the cake, and so that is the amount of percentage I would give to England. You have been pushing an argument about passion in the sport, which then drives people's interest and commitment and determination to succeed.
Right.
Because the whole image thing of being the best batsman in the world and all of that amongst even your community and then amongst your town and then amongst the parish and then amongst the Jamaica and then amongst the West Indies,
Yes, sir.
was a driving factor in those days, and that seems to have been lost. I don't know how much, and it's a good study to find out how the cost of everybody became more fashionable. The cost of the equipment to play cricket. In days gone by, we would have used a mopstick and a golf ball or a mopstick and a lime, something. But in today's world, everybody is about image, and so you want pad and helmets and all of those things. Back to the league though. The league cricket provided a different environment in which to play, to utilize the skills that you earned as a boy growing up. The moving ball, the chilly weather, all kinds of things. And then because county cricket was the mecca for at that level, first class level, you faced a lot of international players from across the world, and so I think it played about 10 to 15% in the final development of the West Indies players. Earlier CC, and another issue, CC spoke about the JFF introducing, making an input about team selection to the clubs. Mm-hmm. I don't support that because I don't see how the federation can interfere with squad selection or team selection.
No, I wouldn't call it interference. Though.
Well, to make a stipulation for the clubs.
If I say, and if it's across all, they have the mandate to do it, man. For them competition,
No, I don't say no, but what I'm saying is, I believe personally that as much as how we see these 15-year-olds in England right now, which is what is pushing a lot of this argument, those players are not being considered for international tournaments right now. Mm-hmm. The thing is that these players, the two players, especially those from the one from Arsenal and the one from Liverpool, were developed by three clubs, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Liverpool. Now, that is very important because it is the clubs whose mandate it is to develop the players. That is internationally recognized in football.
Fair enough.
right now we have 3 teams in Jamaica who are entirely focused on producing players for the foreign market, right? And those are Mount Pleasant, Cavaliers, and Harborview.
Yes.
But you have at a lower level, you have a man in this country called Carlton Spanner Dennis, who produces players for the clubs.
Yeah.
Spanner develops these players and gives them to, and they go back into schools and perform at Manning Cup. And he provides other clubs around Kingston. I don't know if he has ventured outside of Kingston, but I know that a lot of these players who you see are young, exciting players were developed by Spanner. And we cannot not talk about Mr. Phoenix, who is Craig Butler, who is on his own getting players, actually getting the best result of players being in the foreign market. It's a good.
You hear the theme, Bello?
Right?
You hear the theme,
yes,
right?
Man, no problem. Yeah, man, no problem, and I don't need more time. All right.
All right, big up, Bello, and that's the way we end the program, right? Thanks to all of you. For the most part, the thing run the way we want it to run. No whole heap of word thing and thing. So it went well. So we're happy. So the message is being conveyed. See? Big up Astar for his contribution. And big up all of you. Hopefully Zidane has sorted out whatever like a matter him did have to deal with and should be back tomorrow. Until then. So
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays 1 to 4 p.m.
You're listening to